We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering, awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Presentation, only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing his business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, his goodness he giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. I just been praying we make it. I've been making it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and seek, I mean surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah, the spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering, awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. In God's lost presentation. Only way you salvation, Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing his business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, his goodness he giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah, the spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. And don't keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We don't lose no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering, Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. Praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind, showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
Hey. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transcend, present God's lost presentation. And only way you in Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas or Christian. God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the...
Have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119 verse 142. Read. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
Shalom, Israel. Shalom. Most High in Christ bless. Most High in Christ bless. Welcome to Patient Saints Radio.
One, two.
Captain Shemaiah.
Captain Amaziah.
Captain Yadin.
Officer Carmel.
Officer Jeraham.
Sister Iona.
Thickalicious.
Hold on a second, y'all. I got something for Thickalicious.
1, 2.
Shut up. Really?
What just happened?
I don't know.
Wow, you paid off somebody to take somebody.
Hold on. Who authorized that soundbite? They out of
Thickalicious
order
got
right
on
now.
sound.
We ain't know
Okay, I
nothing
can't hear
about that
myself.
That
soundbite.
was amazing. We don't like that.
That was for you.
Thank you.
You welcome.
But who are
Don't be
Thickalicious
giving
got
no
her
damn
own
gifts on this
soundbite?
show. Yeah, before the show started, I heard myself. Now I can't hear myself.
Now I can't hear myself.
Yeah, we are very low.
This is how it always is, man. Tech team starting early.
It's gonna be a great show.
It
Cap.
was perfectly fine.
It's gonna be a great show.
All the way up to it. Now we have a man crawling across the floor.
Crawling in front of us.
He's small. It doesn't.
I'm very happy to be here.
We got the mighty Captain Yadin in the building.
All praises, all praises.
Captain Yadin is in the building.
I can hear myself real good.
I can't.
1, 2. Okay, I'm good now.
Check. What about me, man?
Did you do anything?
Yeah,
Probably didn't do anything.
Nah,
Right?
What about me, man?
We heard the click.
The curtain moving in the front. That thing is funny.
Tech team guy, hook me up, man.
Can I get a little volume?
Stop being stingy, bro.
Okay, now we're good now. Now I hear myself.
I don't hear nothing.
Really?
You hear something?
Yes.
Can I
Well, turn me up, man.
Can I get a little volume?
Turn me up, bro.
You probably the one that's unplugged.
I need just a little volume.
Yeah,
Just a little
nobody move your feet.
Nobody get hurt.
Move. Nobody get
Hey,
hurt.
what is that song about?
What?
Into the thick of it. They going
I'm
through the
F-N-word
That's
free.
the song?
No,
Yeah.
that's the new summer anthem.
I'm
Okay.
Captain got a
F-N-word
liar
free.
brought it
Yeah.
up.
It's
That's
what?
in the class.
What is it?
That's out of Memphis.
So
That's
Captain
the,
got a
that's the
liar
summer
brought it up in
anthem.
his class.
F-R-E-E nigga
Yeah,
free.
Yeah.
Nigga free?
You know the actual words?
I know that first part.
It's a pregnant sister.
Oh, it's a banger.
F-R-E-E.
streets love it.
Yeah.
Nigga,
She is pregnant.
The streets love
You
it.
just say it's a banger.
Yeah.
And
not
this is
me.
this
got
is out of
little-
Memphis.
They got
Yeah,
little
it's out of
girls
Memphis.
rapping it. They got
got a
babies
million
rapping
views.
it.
The one in the blue. That's how Memphis.
She's
And then
drinking.
they- yeah.
and
Yeah,
smoking
1.6
in that video.
million.
One
1,
of
2.
them pregnant. They drinking Hennessy. Oh yeah, they're a hot mess.
Yeah, that's Memphis.
Oh.
Yeah, I
and they
believe it.
match.
That's
Like the
Memphis.
song match what's going on. Perfect.
All of them
1,
got
2, 1,
umbrellas.
2.
That's
Hey.
Memphis.
I'm from Louisiana.
Yes, a little better. Yes.
No.
That looks scary.
No.
You're from
Hey, your
Memphis.
foundation is Memphis, bro.
Explain the Memphis ratchetness.
Yeah, you're from Memphis.
That
We
part.
know you from
You're
Memphis.
very
It's
happy to
another
be here.
level. It's another level.
Oh, so
No,
you
it's-
admit it is.
Oh yeah. It's
So you admit you from
So that's
Memphis?
like-
Hey,
No,
did
no,
y'all
I did not admit
Did
that.
y'all like Febreze the mics? It smelled
He
good.
did.
They did.
Lights off.
Yes, that was
Oh,
the
okay,
officer.
I like that. My
And
leg.
the chairs too.
I'm like this.
Smells floral. Smells floral up in here.
Yep, that was the officer.
So go ahead. Explain Memphis ratchetness.
Yeah, since you're from Memphis, go ahead, bro.
It's another level. You know, you got like regular ratchet, like
What happens at the regular ratchet level?
regular
what
ratchet.
can we expect?
You know, the women wearing like Nikes and stuff like that with like.
But Memphis level is they wear the Nikes with the lingerie pants.
That's what I was gonna
at
say.
Bill Street.
Like they wear the Nikes with the what they call that, the lace
See-through?
stockings,
See-through
stockings
with the
and
panties
stuff
showing.
like that. And then they, Memphis they'll wear like the one piece bathing suit, but to the club.
So that's
The
the one.
cat
That's
suit.
the one that
It's
you
like
could probably
the levels.
marry. That's like the regular ones that you could probably
I don't
marry.
think you marry any of these women.
So, all right.
Damn.
You said that was base level. That was
It gets many levels.
all right. So what do we?
I think y'all saw the other levels, the rhinoceros level.
Yes.
Oh,
the rhinoceros
Yeah.
level?
Hey, tell.
Don't ask.
Oh,
Don't.
damn.
Don't.
Yes,
Don't.
Thick Delicious had to ask.
Delicious asked about the rhinoceros level.
Thick Delicious had to ask about the
I
rhinoceros.
want to know
You
about
ain't
rhinoceros
seen it.
level.
Do explain,
Hey,
brother.
you did. You explain, bro.
Well, basically, I think Bishop talked about it last time. We said,
No. You explain from your point of view. But we're going to name drop Bishop.
It's basically you got a lot of sisters out there with no friends, meaning they 800 pounds, but they let them, wear the bad midriff.
Wait a minute.
So they got the see-through stomach pants.
Yeah,
For the big
Yeah.
girls?
Yeah.
Or they got the see-through
onesie-
on the side.
the
they're
onesie
flash in the
joint.
I
front.
don't think they're for the big girls. The big girls just put them on. You ever seen the videos when they had them corsets, but they got the woman behind them, like with their knee and their back, trying to pull it?
They
you know
don't. They don't. They don't put
Right,
the
right.
corset on.
Nah.
I mean,
Corset at the house, bro.
yeah, the corset broke.
The corset like a
Wait.
the corset like a comforter with a
I don't know what
knot
it
tied
is.
in the back.
It ain't one
So it's not a
size fit
stomach,
all.
it's a rant.
She said it's a one size
Is it
fit all.
one size fit all?
Nah.
Hey,
them threads are like this. Them threads are just
last
holding on like
Friday on
this.
Bill Street was just so disrespectful, man. With the sisters was dressing out of order is an understatement. Like Cap just said, they were pretty much in their drawers and lingerie. 500 pounds. Like I was so offended.
So it was like 10 pounds of, I don't want to say garbage,
It was,
but it was in a 5-pound bag. That's kind of what it was
10
like.
pounds
It
of
was
mashed potatoes in a 5-pound.
in a 5-pound bag.
There we go. That's it right there.
yeah. Put that picture up.
Let's see, how do I send that? I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me. Matter of fact, I think I have it. Hey,
Bill Street.
Hey, Officer Zakai, I'm gonna send you something real quick. I had to restrain myself from calling you what we normally call you.
See that shows integrity and control.
Yeah. I'm working.
I'm not there yet, Cap.
I'm working on it.
A telegram to you. Okay.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm not there yet."
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Where do you want me to send it? Okay. All right. So we got a picture, hot off the presses. Bear with me 1 second, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
So where is it?
So this is
fresh
from Memphis.
From Beale Street in Memphis.
Yeah, this is one of the Lizzos we saw.
The Lizzo.
This is one of the Lizzos we saw on Beale Street.
Is that a thing?
Lizzo, we saw an army.
Lizzo.
We saw an army of Lizzos all last weekend.
There wasn't a bucket of fried chicken left in Memphis yet last weekend.
All the Gus gone.
All the Gus's.
All the Gus's,
Done.
right.
Hey, I just put it in. Just refresh. Hey, we went into Gus's trying to get some chicken. Friday, they was like, ain't got none.
Oh, y'all being for real? Oh, my
Ain't got none.
Come on, where's it at?
Refresh, bro.
You did.
It ain't there.
It ain't
F
coming. It takes
free.
That song a minute to get there. It takes a minute.
You sure? Put it to Telegram.
I'm going to send it to your Telegram. Is that all right? Oh, Lord.
Oh, my lordy.
Shout out to the number one tech
shout out
team
to
in
the
Israel,
tech team.
man.
The thrill is gone.
The moment's gone, man.
Has left, man. The moment has surely left.
You see the girl that was pregnant?
That internet.
Nah, she ain't pregnant.
No, this one. Her.
The blue.
In the dance. The one.
I sent it to the
No
patient
one
saints.
can see that but us.
She said FREE.
Where's your phone?
I don't know. I can't find it.
So,
Like
hey,
Damn.
Officer Zakai, so you got it?
It's in the patient saints.
2 of them is in there.
It's out there somewhere.
Yeah, put that up.
Can he?
There you go.
Okay.
It's on the cloud.
Kev, you all right. You all right.
Oh, she got another video out. She built like one of them little yellow things.
And my question
can't talk.
is that her belly button up there?
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh, that's her belly button. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to
Her belly button is in the middle of her chest.
She like a beef Wellington.
Yo, put the picture back.
Hey, put up a picture of a beef Wellington. That's what she looked like.
Where the picture went?
Well, I don't know what's going on right now.
The guy
Put the picture back, man.
It's like I don't know what to do.
Who put up the cartoon character? Did anybody say to put that up?
No.
Huh?
Oh no, that's just a dent.
Is it?
That's a buckshot.
Because I think the belly.
Hey, zoom in on that belly button, man.
We're gonna find out that's a belly button
That's a
or not.
buckshot.
Is there a drumstick in there? She got an extra drumstick in there? That's a belly button, man.
That's a buckshot.
Hey, what
like
you?
a
Hey,
shot. It look like
so
a shot.
look, what you do? She come to the convenience store and she pull out her money under her chest. I'm not taking the
She ain't
money.
got that much.
She got a lot of money.
Wait,
to
no,
this
wait,
song.
boy.
I said hand.
Lizzo got the
Oh, and then she
game
got her
messed
She
up.
looked like a beef
yeah,
Wellington.
real talk. Lizzo really got these obese, unhealthy sisters really feeling themselves.
That's she lose the weight.
Huh?
And she
I think Lizzo's the
the hell is that?
manifestation.
Oh, Lizzo
'cause I
losing
knew,
weight?
I knew some big girls that was already acting like Lizzo's
Really?
prior to the Lizzos.
Yeah.
But look like she
But
made
now
that
it's out of
outfit. Like,
control.
what would you do?
It's she only enhanced the ratchetness out of these big Beale Street sisters.
How do
slippers?
the blubber get to your knees?
How does she
Hey, and
clean
look,
herself?
look, she got the
She
nerve
look
to be
like a
throwing
big
up middle
old
fingers,
meatball.
though. She got the nerve to be throwing up middle fingers.
Like she
Because she
killing.
knows somebody, some whoremonger,
Right.
somewhere
All bread is sweet.
will still smash.
Can we get that scripture?
But you know she
Do
got
Sirach 23:17. Let's get
she
that
got
real
a
quick.
huge following. She makes a lot of on
Lizzo?
Facebook. No, her.
I'm about to say because I just seen a
Oh.
video
She
of her.
makes a lot of videos. No, I'm saying she
In
got
that
like
same
over
outfit.
1 million followers. Like for real.
Oh, yeah?
For real.
Hey, Sirach
Why are you looking like
23:17
that,
real
Cap?
quick.
Like, for real.
Because I'm taken back.
I'm with Cap.
seriously.
I didn't know. I thought.
And
I thought
all
that was
she be having clothes on like that. No, I'm serious.
So there's like 1 million people that's lusting after that.
Not lust. I think it's they
Entertainment,
laughing at her.
probably.
She's very
It's more
entertaining.
That's
entertaining.
crazy.
Hey, read the script, bro.
Sirach chapter 23, verse 17.
Because this is one of the problems. This is probably the major problem we saw on Beale Street. We saw sisters just like that all over the place, naked and with no shame. You know why there's no shame? Because there's some nasty nigga that's going to
Tell her how
game
good
her
she
up,
look.
tell her how good she look, to try to get some buns.
Right.
Some of the big buns.
And the buns probably don't smell too right.
No. There's a lot of cracks and crevices. She ain't getting up under all the rolls.
She's a beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington.
Damn, a beef Wellington. Read the script, man.
Sirach chapter 23, verse 17. All bread is sweet to a whoremonger.
And these sisters know that. They know that they could come outside half naked, looking all types of crazy, makeup everywhere, the big cumbrellas on, and some nasty nigga is gonna be trying to get some of that cooch right there.
The hell is this?
Ugh.
Hey, all praise though, because I just found out that I wasn't ever a whoremonger. Because that bread was never getting eaten by me.
You was whoremonger adjacent. Feel good. Like I was whoremonger adjacent. Like
you were a whoremonger with standards.
Damn. You like I lived across the street from the whoremonger.
There's some levels he would not go.
Damn.
You would have went there.
You're like, hey, finish that. He will what?
He will not leave off till he dies.
See that? You risking AIDS, STDs,
high blood pressure,
monkeypox,
getting crushed. Monkey. Yeah.
There's some monkeypox in there.
Oh yeah, they said it was transmitted sexually.
Yeah.
See that?
There's some monkeypox.
There was monkeypox all over Bill Street the other night.
That looks like the petri dish for monkeypox.
Damn.
Yeah.
You gonna get high cholesterol. You gonna mess with her. I'm telling you right now. That fat gonna seep into your pores and
she bleed Kool-Aid,
clog your arteries.
That's what set up.
She bleed Kool-Aid or ketchup, either one.
Slushy mix.
Damn.
They got toilet paper still stuck up there.
It's sugar.
Damn.
She just bleed.
Because we played the video last week of that. Okay, we might need to play it again.
Somebody said her blood type gravy.
Strawberry syrup.
Strawberry syrup. Damn.
Smell like hot dog water. Dang.
Hey, shout out to Bishop Nathaniel for that class. Yes,
sir. Absolutely.
China, you going down, China.
China, to hell with you, China.
They think they gonna come up. Not gonna happen.
A big shout out to all the prophets that went to Kansas City for the Blitz.
That's right.
Blitz. Blitzing, bro. We blitzing. Shout out to all of them. Pray for their safe return. A shout out to Captain REA, who's out there. Captain
That's right.
Rel, Captain Oshaya, Deacon Abiel, all the mighty prophets, man. They are out there doing the work because, listen, it says, what is it? Miserable are the cities we have served in Baruch.
Mm-hmm.
We in some miserable cities, man. Miserable ass cities. And, listen, if we don't do it, who gonna do it?
Right.
It damn sure ain't the Christian church. Christian church ain't gonna do a damn thing but stand there, sit there,
take your money,
and take your money. Period. So we're gonna get into all of that later on, but definitely wanted to shout out those prophets, man. Listen, every city. Y'all gonna get these verses, man.
That's
I don't care where you at. We blitzing in your city.
This is a blitz.
It's a blitz, man. We blitzing in your city, like it or not. Hey, and the thing is, when they see us lined up in unity, showing the order of the Lord and stuff, they be applauding. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
like yesterday in the parade.
Black men standing up.
Ooh, they look so strong.
Yeah. Until they start telling y'all ashy behinds what you got to do according to the Lord.
That's right.
Then you turn into a cult. Then you turn into
you're judging people.
You're judging.
Or you're condemning people.
So how do you think those men became disciplined and in order? They all had to hear the same exact thing you're hearing.
Right.
They had to be corrected. They had to be instructed.
Right.
They had to be
rebuilt,
pulled down in order to build up. Yeah, you got to be rebuilt. But the people, they like, our people like seeing the end result and not the process to go through to get to that point.
You ever seen the little TikTok? They be like, you want this? Yeah. But you look like this. Yeah. But you got to do this. They're like, ugh.
Yeah, that's all people.
Like, they see the prophets. You want this? Yeah. But you look like this. Yeah. So you got to do this. Ugh. I ain't doing that.
Hey, that's the generation we live in with our kids today. Our
absolutely.
kids will see where their parents are, where they want to be. But then when they have to go through the process to get this way, they don't want to do it. We live in that microwave society. We think
say that again.
We hit the button.
Say it again, brother. You preaching.
We live in a microwave society.
You preaching now, bro.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Damn kids. Don't get me started.
Hey, I just told my kids the other day, I was like, this mom and dad is overrated because y'all little jokers don't understand. Y'all got two parents and y'all take it for granted. It's normal to them, and they don't know, like,
the
watching
other
your
side.
friends with parents, and like you're the friend with parents. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know the feeling of I gotta go get my own shoes because my mama doing this, and you know, they don't understand it, so they don't have that drive. They like,
hey, listen,
you're a dad, nigga, be a dad.
I remember I used to drive through Southwest Atlanta and point, say, look, this is what the, I guess, so to speak, the other side of the fence looks like. That's how I came up. You know what I'm saying? Where, and I think we've discussed it before, where we took public transportation to school.
Yep.
And you were on the bus with killers, murderers,
homeless
on the
people.
train with homeless people trying to piss on you, pigeons and rats.
Thinking
and,
up the damn train.
And you had to have, you know, a sense of what they call street smarts and navigational skills and things of that nature. When these kids today, you get picked up by a yellow bus in front of your house.
In front.
If it ain't your parents picking you up.
Remember,
your parents picking you up.
We had to walk in the snow. Don't matter the weather. You got to deal with all the elements. You don't know kidnappers out there, anybody out there.
Dan the Bookie Man.
They go with
Dan
Bishop.
the Bookie Man.
They go with Bishop Yawasop class where it says that hard times create strong men.
Yes.
Right. So guess what? We came through them hard times. So guess what? It's creating weak men. Our kids, they weak. They don't understand the struggle.
They got some strong ass thumbs.
They never been in a fight before.
I promise you, I said that. I said they run it when we was on the hike. I was like, y'all are crying on this hike, but I done sat there and seen y'all play Roblox hour, and them thumbs never.
They got callus on their damn hand.
Yo,
thumb joint. I played.
They walk around with swollen ass thumbs, body
thumb
like
big as hell.
thumbs big as hell. But like you may mention, like you mentioned the hike. Like I'm watching older brothers do better than some of the younger men. I'm like, yo, bruh, you a young man. Like, why you wheezing like that? I should be wheezing like
Some
that.
brothers was taking breaks, had to sit down, and you young.
How you 16 and tired? Like, bro,
you know why?
It's
You know why?
illegal to be
Because
tired.
this age is a video game age. You sit down, you on your phone all day, you ain't getting no exercise, you ain't doing nothing. Our age, we was outside. It was a privilege to be outside. Being inside the house back when we were kids was a punishment.
Right.
Staying
You
house, gotta be outside.
Yep,
You ain't never been a nigga without a bike. See, I could tell because they tied down.
Yeah.
You ain't been the one without a bike that week. You got to chase the whole pack down because your bike broke. I'm get another bike tomorrow. My daddy said he gonna buy me one. My daddy never bought my bike.
Damn,
you be all right, bro. You be all right.
He about to vent.
You be all right.
Yeah, play the music.
No, that was it. Y'all know y'all daddy ain't brought y'all bike when he said he was gonna bring it. Stop acting like y'all had.
Yeah, my daughter bike been sitting in the garage half built since Pentecost.
You that daddy?
Damn, Dad.
I'm gonna build your bike, baby. My daddy never built bike.
Bro, listen, the damn since Pentecost. I'm like, hey baby, I'm gonna get to that bike soon, man.
It'll
Don't worry
get done
about
during
it.
Tabernacle.
It'll get done at some point. Hey, I got the work of the Lord to do, man.
Building bike. I
As a matter of fact,
got a
I
nation to
told
build.
my son Big Swole, I was like, hey, look for a bike shop where I could just bring this
It's one right-
sugar
it's-
and put this thing together.
It's one across the street.
Across the street.
Really?
Across the street.
What,
Like
IHOP?
what IHOP is in that same plaza, it's a bike shop. They build and repair your bike.
Really? Man, I'm bringing that sucker there. Let them take care of that. I ain't got time.
I
ain't got time.
I'm building a nation. You want me to build a bike?
man. I ain't got time, bro. I ain't got time. I walked in that thing. The brakes gave me hell. I mean, I put that
Just the
joint
cord
to the side.
in the little.
Couldn't pull it into that little slot. I tried everything, bro.
You ever built a bike before growing up?
I mean, I put parts on, not from scratch.
Oh, okay. I mean,
'Cause
that's good enough.
Back in the day, you go to a bike shop and their bike is already built.
Nah.
So I'm like taking off handlebar. I put brakes on, but not
to pull the whole
pull
cord.
it through the damn the leather little sleeve. Nah, I ain't never do that joint.
Man, what kind of? Oh, you must bought one of them fancy.
Don't worry
mountain
about all
bikes.
that, bro. Don't worry about all that, bro.
You just did. You didn't get the Huffy.
I should have got the damn Huffy. Is what I should have did. Damn it. Damn got beguiled, man.
He said, I ain't gonna get you the Huffy, baby.
We had to build our bikes from scratch.
Oh, yeah?
One tire in a tube, then we had to get the handlebar.
See, I've done.
The pegs.
Is that a
Yeah,
Levite?
and,
Scratch. And it took,
and he
took
stole
weeks.
them parts from everybody else's bike.
Is that like a
did.
Levite thing? That
No,
you
no,
had?
That's how we got our bikes.
That's how I got
Before you know it, you got a whole BMX bike.
Who's over the Patron Saints page, the
So
YouTube
you didn't
page?
have like the
Yeah, this
matching
dude
helmet?
Who's on the YouTube page?
Helmet.
Helmet with
Who's
the
on the
little-
YouTube page?
With the little things for your
I don't
knees.
think I ever
I
wore a
can't hear
helmet.
you.
Who the hell wore a helmet?
What do you say?
I got met every year.
Somebody
for my
gotta
birthday,
sign
I
in.
got a bike.
Somebody gotta sign
Well,
Helmets didn't even come out till like 96.
Yeah, y'all gotta look at the comments, man.
You got helmets?
God damn. Who the hell?
Don't make
I've
it
been
seem
trying
like
to
I
block
was
them, but-
retarded. You
Who the heck wore?
96.
Who's
What make
no?
you think
So nobody signed in.
I'm telling you.
Not
Like,
y'all.
I don't know nothing about no helmet.
Knee pads? Remember skating
You
in
wore
knee
knee
pads?
pads?
And a helmet? You retarded.
Yeah, you rode the little bus.
Yeah, if you
You rode the little bus.
If you wore any of that
I
equipment
didn't. They
before
drove,
1996.
They drove me to school. I didn't ride no bus.
So
And
you
you
was
didn't
on a
ride
little,
that
you was
bike
on a
either.
bus with the helmet and the.
No, I only stayed 2 blocks away. They drove me to school.
You could walk 2 blocks.
You can't walk 2 blocks.
You should have walked 2 blocks.
If you didn't walk them 2 blocks, you would.
Hey, you should have walked 4 blocks.
Delicious.
They took
You
me to
should have
school
walked
in the
those 2
mornings.
blocks.
I should have,
You
but
should
my
have.
grandparents didn't want me to walk. So they drove me to school.
Did you work at the school?
I was a kid.
I don't know. I feel some story
I was
coming.
a
I used to
kid.
work as a counselor.
Right, and my grandparents drove me
Right,
as
right.
a counselor at my
No,
job.
I was a kid, but
They
no.
drove me to the check cash and
They
cash
drove
my
me.
check.
They drove me to school. Because they didn't want me to
man.
walk. Because I used to wake up late. So they used to drive
Oh,
me to
so
school.
you was lazy.
No.
Yes, that's what
Should've
wake up.
walked to
That's what
school.
wake up late equal.
But they were going to drive me. That's not the same thing. That's
So
not-
you got accustomed to being lazy because you knew that they was gonna drive you. So you
You
never.
took full advantage.
And now that I think about it, since
That's-
we're in the truth and we're going to get slaves, I'm supposed to have
No,
somebody
no.
driving me.
But you know you be coming
That's
here
wrong.
late too, though, right?
Yeah.
I have been early
She been
lately.
beating us
2 weeks in a
lately.
row.
No, I've been
Hell
quite
no.
early. I got here before Officer Alicia today. Damn.
I don't know.
8:45.
Ooh.
Damn.
Hey,
Really?
what's
Yesterday I was early for Sabbath.
Hey,
life
they
changing.
need to tell some sisters that.
Say it again.
I've been doing
Actually,
much
Cap,
better.
sisters have been doing a lot better. They don't want to get on that list.
Really?
Yeah.
All praise.
They have actually done better.
See
Way
what
better.
happened? You got to put a
Because
list.
let me tell you,
Yeah.
everybody been watching
gotta
like
put
Captain
him on
Adino.
spot.
Oh, he on my bumper. Everybody, oh, I see you here.
Captain
And
Adino?
Officer Adino.
What about him?
He like a hawk. He
Oh
owned
yeah,
me.
yeah. He gave you
Yeah.
that look.
Yeah, he seen me.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I see you here," and I am.
But don't y'all know
On
that?
time.
See, that's crazy. The Lord say, I got a list and I'll blot your name out. That don't matter. Hanaya got a list.
Right.
Hanaya got a list. And now they like,
Dang.
I got to get there on time. So I don't care.
So now I be at the station like this. Sisters be like, what did I do?
Oh, nothing. Just scrolling.
I'm just looking at my
All
text
right, so,
messages.
all right, so hold on. So I know we got on them about what they weren't doing. So you saying sisters are doing better?
Yes, they really are doing a lot better. Yesterday, you know, babies cry. We don't really, want to disturb in class. So some sisters walk in, go chill. But other than that, they doing a lot better.
They coming in with a smile on their
Oh
face.
no, they spooked because
Yeah.
remember the sister.
Oh, the
that came to
handler
us?
right here.
Yeah,
She
they
handle
definitely
everything.
spooked. Listen, they don't want no more smoke because
Yeah.
the sister came. She was like, security came to me and told me to sit down. Do you think it was something wrong? But they called her by name. And I was like, no, sis, I don't think that was wrong. You probably was like the last one to come in, and they noticed your name when you wrote it down and just said by name to sit down. It wasn't nothing wrong. You sure they know? I say, sis, if it was something wrong, they would let you know it's something wrong. But they spooked. So,
All right.
yeah.
Hey, listen, I have
Yeah.
there's a theory that I have, right?
What?
Sisters will follow the order for 2 weeks.
Right.
This is week.
Do you think
This
so?
is week 2. So now let's see if week 3 breaks the cycle.
Okay.
So there's a 2-week span.
I think they could do
You got
it.
14
You think
days
so?
worth
Or
of
you got
righteousness.
faith in them?
I got faith.
You got faith in them?
I got faith in
You
them.
by yourself on that.
We need to have like a day in training where you could just come watch security. You'll probably change your mind.
No, I tried to get, Miriam said I can't be on security.
Yeah.
She said I talk too much.
You would.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, you never. Sure.
Damn.
Like, you can't be on security. I'm like, okay.
Well, all praises to the Most High, man. All praises, all praises.
Hey, tech team, did y'all erase all that stuff in there?
Yeah, we got a troll that's putting
I don't know what's
of
taking so long. Why you
sexual
can't
stuff.
just hit the erase button or...
No, you can't.
I don't know what's going
Do
on
they
with
have the
y'all.
wrench? I
man.
don't know if they have the wrench.
No, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know.
Everybody's just looking like
can delete
he's
it.
talking to me.
I seen him.
Look at Officer Manuel. He's like, who is he talking to?
Like what's I don't let me shut up. Let me just shut up. Freaking
The
tech
number
team.
one tech team.
Good Lord.
Israel,
That's right.
baby. You gotta give them what they props.
So real quick, go across. You know what? Go back one. Go back. Right there. Okay.
Since we on women. Let's start.
Yeah, since we on sisters, we might as well just stay in that vein. Stay in that vein. You know, for a while there was a lot of talk about, especially in DC, a lot of the young black girls were going missing, right? Sir. Sex trafficking, Atlanta being one of the main hubs of sex trafficking. Now, we hear sex trafficking and we know that's probably the primary reason behind it.
Right.
We also heard how they would find warehouses filled with human organs, things of that nature. And that stuff kind of just disappears.
Body brokers.
Like, yeah. It's like, okay, you find a warehouse full of body parts. It's in the news for 1 week, and it just fades away as if it never happened. Okay. So when you start putting the pieces of the puzzle together, you're like, wait a minute. Okay, so this is happening over here. In order to cause this over here, the body parts is found. So put 2 and 2 together. It's obvious.
Somebody got body parts.
Somebody got body parts. But here's another aspect to it, which goes along the same vein. Let's play that. And turn it up.
They got some type of stem cell research technology where they try to find the eggs out of female, preferably black females, and they're willing to give it up to be experimented on. This is crazy, man. So get this. So they could stay younger, the men that's taking the DNA from black females. What the fuck?
Stem cell technology. Go back.
You gotta listen to what he say.
Yeah. Go back. Go back 1 second. I want to show you. Okay, right there. It's when I tell you common, it's becoming more and more common. Now, and they don't have to even be wealthy, but old Edomites always have a slew of young black sisters all around them. I saw a video, Nigeria, a bunch of old Edomites dancing with all the sisters in Nigeria, and they all just loving it, as if some of these Edomites aren't friggin' garbage men or or gas station attendants. Like they see an Edomite, they think automatically wealth.
Dog walker.
Nah, I remember one of my coworkers. One time he was talking to some people, and I overheard that when he goes on vacation, he said he acts like he's royalty. He do the same BS job I do.
Are you serious?
But when he goes to and he'll go to like Bahamas and things like that, he said, I'll just tip them $1 and they're just so happy. Yeah. So you have some of these, they're not wealthy at all, but because they associate that whiteness with power, with Caesar Borgia, they say, you know what? Oh, here's a white man. He's got to be rich in America or in Europe or in Netherlands or whatever. So they play the part. They laugh, they kiki. And these white men use and abuse these sisters up and down Africa, in the United States, in Central America, in Caribbean. They go there for that purpose.
They make them porta potties.
Hey,
too.
but I want y'all to think about this. When they go on vacation, Esau's conquered all of these different lands. What they've left for the people there as a means to survive is the hospitality industry.
Right.
So you're there to serve them once their descendants come and see all what they've done to the place and all they've raped and pillaged, and how the people have been left with what? Just hospitality. They are maid, they are cook, they some type of servant in all those lands.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at the for instance, the Caribbean, all along the coastlines is the beaches, the resorts. Black folks in that land, and they don't own those things. Those are owned by white corporations and so forth and so on. You understand? But when you go to the interiors of those places, they are dirt poor. Those people are dirt poor. Right. So that's what Esau's left. He's left the hospitality industry. When they go on vacation now, they can look at the little nigga over here serving them all over. Like for instance, we went to Barbados one time. Yeah, Barbados. And when we got off the plane, the brother was dressed as a pirate and dancing for Esau and doing all. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But that's what our people are left with.
Right. Hey, you know, we seen that in Memphis. Sisters was dancing on cops. I seen that on Memphis.
On Memphis. I remember when we went to Haiti. We went to Haiti, that part of Labadee, I think I'm saying it wrong.
Labadee.
But that part of the island was controlled by the cruise ship. And what would happen whenever the ships would come in, the people would come from the interiors and get the trash off the cruise ship so they could eat. That's where they would get their food from. You know,
so when the ship docks, some of their crew go onshore to cook at their little food things, right? But the people would have like setups to sell trinkets, hats, memorabilia. So what would happen is when the people go back on the cruise ship, the natives in Haiti would take all the trash out from all the food that they ate and go into the interiors and sell it. A dude told us he goes back and sells it in the interior. People are gonna buy it. Oh yeah, because that's an American burger.
Right.
Wow. Right. Hey, speaking of that, also Carmela, do you remember we went to Jamaica and I complained to the hotel about how we were treated?
Oh, we went out for breakfast.
But we watched them. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. The white people.
You want more Johnny Cake, sir?
They were going above and beyond for Esau. We couldn't even get our drinks refilled, like nothing. I was like, hey, excuse me.
1 second.
Hey, excuse me.
And they don't smile for you.
No.
They smile for Esau.
That's what Cap was blowed about us. That's what he was like, see how they treat us, but like, bro, they walk right past, like,
yeah,
right.
But you know, one of the things I like doing and the job that I have now,
drinking Pepsi.
I ain't drank Pepsi.
She was like lotion. It puts the Pepsi on its skin.
Thank you.
Every week.
I know, right?
We're going to get you some training on that mic,
special needs sister. Oh
we're
my
going to
God.
have to get you some training on that
know
mic.
you wore a helmet.
Okay. They got to dress me. It's so sad. But one of my joys in life, because I hate going to work, but I work a 9 to 5. So when I walk down the hall, I'm surrounded. Of course, I have Edomites, all nations there. And then we have Jake. So I do what Esau do. Whatever Esau do, I mimic it. If you do this to me, I do that to you when you walk. Because you know how they do that.
Do that again. I don't think they saw that.
That thing they do.
They call it a goldfish.
Yeah, that thing they do, like how they kind of talk, like speak to you with their lips. So whatever
I've
they
never
do,
seen that a day in my
Esau
life.
don't even have lips.
If they don't speak, I don't speak. Well, let's say I see a Jake right behind them. I don't care if it's the janitor or whoever. Yeah. Hey, sir, how are you today?
Right.
Happy Monday. And I know Esau be like, ooh, they hate me, and I hate you too.
Hey, my big thing
That's
is
my joy in life.
I do not move for them. I do not get out the way.
Right.
I don't move. I could be
right.
standing on the aisle, and I know they want to get by. I will not move. I will just stand there. I even want nothing else. They will say, "Excuse me," and then I will look at them, and then I'll move. I ain't moving for them.
You know what I like? I like not pushing the button in the elevator when they get in. And you think they gonna push the button for
Like,
you.
oh, could you hit 3?
No.
Nope.
Something wrong with your fingers?
Right.
You walk right past them buttons like I did.
Right. There's COVID on them buttons.
It's contaminated.
Hey, a buddy of mine just sent me a picture of 4 Edomite men with 5 Jake women. And the caption was F nigga free. FNF.
See, I'm telling you, it's the anthem.
What's that? F nigga Friday?
It's the anthem.
F nigga
free.
Yeah, that's that song that
That's
Jake
the
said.
summer
Memphis song.
That's from Memphis.
F N word free. So
And it's from where?
It's from Memphis.
Memphis
We're
again.
off the topic.
I live in Birmingham. Stop looking over here.
Memphis.
Come on now, dog.
Brother, you
But
from
the
Memphis,
roots-
man. We know you from Memphis,
The
bro.
roots.
I was born and raised in Louisiana. I lived in
we
Memphis
don't know
for a
nothing
couple
about you.
years.
Now,
Now I live in
how
Birmingham.
long? A couple years. Thou shalt not lie, brother.
When you was in the truth,
5, 6
what
years.
city did you learn the truth in?
Hey, what's the next video?
No, we have to finish this. We have to finish this.
All right, let's play.
Let's finish it. Stem cell technology that Peter and I are investing in, it's called SCNT, which takes the egg of a young, perfect woman specimen, takes the egg and takes out the nucleus and puts our DNA in the nucleus.
Stop. Stop. I'm sorry. I know. I can't. But look how uninterested they are. Esau is telling them.
Yeah, he's telling them
what they do.
But you gotta listen to what he about to say. It
Nah,
gets
we gonna
worse.
get there.
We
We
see
gonna
that
get
part.
there. We gonna get there.
But you gotta look at that for real, sis. Look what Cap
Right now,
said.
she's checking her likes.
Right. She
She's-
said this ain't this
She on Instagram.
This conversation ain't popping on Instagram right now.
And let me say
was
this.
beautiful and black.
Here's something.
That's
When
all
they
she
go to
heard.
these impoverished countries, it is the joy of their life to eat in a nice restaurant like
Right.
this.
That's America.
You're like, girl.
But I'm talking about countries.
Oh.
I'm just saying. Just like when you look online, these
Yeah.
girls that they get taken out.
I'm
They
at
wanna
Ruth
order
Chris.
this. Yeah,
They
do
start
same
filming.
thing,
They start
same
recording
thing.
everything.
But I'm speaking of. We were talking about the islands and Africa and things of that nature.
Yeah.
When these men travel there and they say, "Oh, I'm going to take you out to a nice restaurant." Come on, you eating out of. I'm not saying you eating out of garbage cans normally,
Right.
but the level of your dining doesn't have crystal.
She be like, "What a patty?"
Utensils and
You used to
glasses and
holding yours
no.
in a napkin.
No, you got to scoop your water.
Bag. You just bite the cunt off the bag and suck the water.
bag water. Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah, go ahead, play.
Never seen.
They
Take
said,
it out.
It's paid for it?
Huh?
Is it painful?
Yeah, and this is part of this genetic.
Go back a second. Go back.
Did he say
She
yeah?
said, "Is it painful?"
No, that's what she's asking. They paying them to do this.
Right.
And
But
all they hearing is, oh, the beautiful black woman. That's all they heard.
she said, "Is it painful?" He said, "Yeah."
And kept going.
Yeah.
Hey, but
Damn.
these sisters are the bosses.
Right.
Yeah.
These are the
Themselves.
boss
They
seeds.
gonna
I'm
get
a
other
boss.
people. Yeah, and then get other people
I
to
got
do
the
the same thing.
bag. She sell lashes and she let Edomites abuse her. And she a boss. That's what it is.
Right.
Not
right,
sell
right,
lashes
right.
and wigs and
So
corsets.
isn't
Now, if a black man was was in these white men's role, telling these sisters, "Hey, this is what's going on," they would have cursed them out.
They would ask a million
He would
questions.
have been cursed out, asked a million questions, gave him attitude.
Nigga, how you gonna get one of my eggs?
How you niggas know all that?
So, but if
You
it's the
niggas
egg,
lying.
That's not the equivalent of abortion.
You ain't no damn scientist, nigga.
Egg. It's not
Yeah.
a fertile egg.
Where your
No,
science
but
degree
again,
at, Nick?
no,
You ain't got
Hey,
no
yeah.
science
I
degree,
I
nigga.
wonder, did they ask them for their credentials?
No, you don't.
No.
They don't.
They having a
want
whole
no
side
sperm.
conversation
Hey,
over here.
yeah, I don't know what the hell's
Oh,
going on.
she's
Nigga, let's
she
try to
asked a
understand.
question. She don't
Did
understand.
they ask for these men's credentials?
No.
Like, we ought to be discussing
The
my
rest-
eggs and all kind of chromosomes. What credentials do you have?
The restaurant's
I'm
enough.
white.
And I'm at this restaurant that don't have water in the bag.
Let's go. Play it.
Take it out.
It's paid for it?
Huh?
Is it painful?
Yeah, and this is part of this genetic greatness that we don't see in any other race on the planet.
That's it.
These curvy, sexy.
Look, they like that.
No, they like that.
Stop.
She started smiling now.
That's
Put him to
Go
sleep.
back a second. He says right after, "Is it painful?"
Yes,
it
very.
is.
You say very.
But then it goes into the no other race. You're curvy, sexy, and look at him. Now he got their attention.
Ooh, we sexy.
Did you say sexy?
Now we see teeth.
Wow.
Damn.
Go ahead.
See, black women from Africa. You girls have a kind of a monopoly on this genetic perfection, and we want some of that.
So make him smile and giggle.
He said there's a monopoly on this genetic perfection, meaning they're not the only ones doing it.
Exactly.
Right.
They're
If
not
it's
the
a
only-
monopoly, that means
That's
it's-
why black girls are missing.
Yes.
Not only that, they're using this too, but they just said probably about a month ago that they are using melanin now to power computer chips. Like, how the hell how do you harvest melanin?
Hey, that's all them
Because
them trips to Dubai. All them women, those Instagram models and those strippers, how they always get flown out to Dubai. Flued out. That's what's going on there. And what he just said, it reminded me of that book, Medical Apartheid,
yeah.
and how they took they used the black woman to perfect What I'm talking about?
Gynecology,
right? And guess what? It hurt because they didn't use any kind of medicine or anesthesia on them, and they saying the same way. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, it's gonna hurt, but it is what it is. You're gonna make me
But
live
somebody
longer.
telling you I'm experimenting on you and your people,
and
you like.
But I'm sexy and curvy though.
I can have some more of this bread.
But that's what the movie Get Out was about. They was taking the white people saying, "Oh, y'all black bodies, y'all don't age." So we want that. That's pretty much that's what he said.
Damn.
The amount of money Esau gives them for is not equivalent to what they're getting from them.
Have you ever went to this plasma place up the street?
Yes, they don't give you nothing for that
What plasma?
plasma.
So
you go to plasma places.
So
No, I rode by the plasma place because it's up the street.
Y'all need to help this brother out right here.
I learn something new every week on PSR.
What is a plasma?
You said you used to work at what's plasma? In the cells?
No,
that's in your blood, right?
In your blood.
So it's real helpful, like in healing, or if you have like diseases or something, you can put the plasma back into someone else, and it'll like help
repair.
fight.
And it don't work for us.
No, it does.
It does. They want it from you. Hey, be quiet. She worked there. Let's hear what the person
She worked
there.
there. That's the one job you didn't do.
They take jugs of it like this big, like 800 milliliters. They'll take it from you and give you like $30, $50.
Damn, for
$100. But that one bottle is $2,000 to $3,000 per person.
Oh, they making
You
bank.
can come 2 to 3 times a week and give that bottle, and you only get $20, $30, $100.
Are you serious?
And that bottle is big as this PSR cup.
Okay, so the plasma is in your blood.
Yeah, it separates the like.
It's separate. It's like they call it liquid gold because that's what color. It's like a yellowish.
Damn.
color.
Really?
Yes.
But it's actually a little bit more than that. It's $12,000 now.
Yeah.
It's called.
It's more because of people getting sick and COVID, and it helps fight off stuff. Some people's body don't make enough to.
Somebody says I donate plasma twice a week.
Yes, and they're
Damn.
You let Esau experiment on you.
Esau getting rich off you,
never
brother.
heard of this before?
$60.
You never heard of that before?
I have never heard of that.
If you see them plasma centers, you see our people out there.
They're in line.
They all
They're in line.
You know,
I've
they trying to pay bills.
I've seen the plasma, but I'm thinking it's like dialysis or something.
Nah, they
don't even know
out there
what
giving
you're
Jake
talking
$50, and Jake coming out they
And
2
they
times a
have
week.
big scars, big wounds in their arms from those needles.
It says they use it to make medicine.
Yep.
You could pull
For
up
Edomites.
So twice a week they make $100, then they go do it twice a week.
Right.
Yeah.
Solid.
But the drug.
He said that's a hit.
Solid. He said that's a come up.
Look, going to the club, you ain't got no money.
Let me
going
find
to
you
the
at the
club,
plasma
go to the
center.
plasma center.
Are you serious?
I never do that. For real.
Yes.
I never heard
Okay,
that.
okay.
You
All
do
right.
it?
I got a
I was
question.
in the military. I didn't have to do that.
You was lifting helicopter engines. We had to do that.
By herself.
Listen.
You so funny.
Listen.
So
I got a
bad,
question.
couldn't
So,
But I used to hate when folks
so
that did it.
you're injected like they were drawing blood. Is that?
Yes.
Yes.
So how
But
did?
it's connected to a big machine.
They got the
and
separators.
They take they take
Oh,
the
so it's not
blood
like a
out.
syringe process.
No,
Okay.
it's an IV process. So
Okay.
they inject it, tape you down. Takes about, depends on how hydrated you are. It takes about 10, maybe 30, 40 minutes to get it out. And then
Damn, so you
they
gotta sit
put
there
the
for 30
blood-
minutes?
Yeah, they put the blood back in you, but take the plasma out.
Yeah.
and
Oh, they
collect
put
the
it back.
jar.
Yeah, they
Yes.
separate the blood
Oh.
from the plasma.
Then they
But
take that.
I got a question. Do they
Yeah.
still do the screening on drugs if you done
Yeah.
use
No.
drugs and stuff?
No.
They
So you
don't-
get
Oh, they don't
crackhead
care.
plasma.
Are you
crackhead
serious?
plasma?
Crackhead got crackhead money.
Heroin.
They're gonna screen it.
They don't discriminate on
though.
plasma, sister.
But
They don't
they're-
get it all.
As long as
No,
you're
wait,
healthy
wait.
walking through the door, you can give plasma.
Wow.
The only
Even if you're
criteria
home,
I don't
is
even remember
that you
seeing
have
the
to
little
do
blood,
like
those
a
little
year,
big
like within
makeup
the
I had to
year.
quit.
Talking to the
Shouldn't have
mic.
been in jail. Within the year, you
We
should
gonna get
be.
you some training, sis.
Okay, within the year you can't. Is it? Don't you can't have tattoos
Yeah,
or go to
that's it,
jail.
within 2
So that's
weeks
the
or
one
something.
criteria.
That's it.
But on the back
You say you
end,
can't get tattoos and go to jail?
you like if it has been
Within
less
last
than a
year.
year,
Oh,
Yeah.
you
okay.
can't have tattoos or have been to jail. But
Yeah.
people lie.
What happened in jail?
I don't know, but that's the criteria for the plasma people.
Something in the jail.
I have no idea.
Something
That's
in the
their
jail?
criteria.
There's something in the
I know about
jail.
the
They like, you been to
tattoos and
jail?
piercings, but I don't know about the
But-
jail part. You can't
She
have
just added that.
recent-
So you work at a plasma place now?
Yes.
you-
So
I thought you worked at
Oh.
the cheese factory.
what the hell?
How many jobs you got,
I
man?
love the cheese
Oh,
factory.
hell.
I work for a pharmaceutical company.
Okay.
And the drug is called Gammagar.
Don't. You
But-
better get fired.
That's a drug.
Yes,
And what it do?
All right, let's not teach Israel on the comments.
No,
Go get
but
some
it's
gamma
13.
gal.
She's saying 12, but no, if you Google it, it's $13,000 per bottle, 30 milliliters.
Of Gammagar?
Per bottle, 13,000 per bottle.
Is that well, no,
One
I'm
bottle
sorry.
is
Wait, hold on, hold on.
13,000.
So the plasma makes Gammagar.
Yes. It makes other things, but one of the things it makes is something called Gamma Guard. What it's
It
just like
blocks
Sis
gamma?
says, they use it. So when you Google it, again, it's $13,000 for one bottle.
And that's from someone's plasma.
For somebody's plasma.
Wow.
And they gave him $30.
They gave him $30.
That ain't a come up, bro.
That's
a setup. That's a setup, bro.
You better get your own plasma lab.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. No, to show you that we're still picking cotton, the pallet is from $8 million to $16 million per pallet.
And they have a truck every day.
You wouldn't believe.
We need to start our own plasma lab.
Big freezer lab.
Yes, and right now Congress is actually in a fighting war with them because the price is too high. It's 12. It's like Google it. It's
that's what they do with the black bodies.
All you brothers,
hooked up to
all
a
you brothers,
machine.
all you brothers and sisters in the selling T-shirts and IURC, quit that business. Go get a plasma lab. Y'all need to come get a plasma
they gonna
lab.
be telling Israel to come to the back after Sabbath. You want to sell some plasma after Sabbath?
Oh damn!
Stop selling the plasma. So they
need to stop because Esau is buying it.
Listen, they're making
and it's
billions
helping with cancer,
Black man.
building antibodies in them, and all that.
Oh, okay, so the plasma can build antibodies that help with
Esau from us.
Okay, so here's the thing: is there a demographic? Is there like a what do you call that? A chart or numbers or statistics showing if it's Jake giving all the plasma or if it's Esau?
It's Jake and White and Esau junkies.
Yeah, poor white trash.
Oh, poor white trash.
Right. That's who be at that one up the road.
This is the kicker, though. Who discovered it is Charles Drew. He's a black medical person.
Really?
Yes.
And he ain't getting no money.
None of his family get no money off of that.
That sounds about white.
That's like the lady Henrietta.
Yeah, that sounds about white. There you go right there.
That's like the story of Henrietta Leaks.
Lacks.
Yeah,
Henrietta Lacks. Her family's still dirt poor. Didn't even have a headstone for her.
That's like Carmella. He made the mouth go off of Steph Curry. He ain't
Ain't
get a
that
damn
amazing?
thing.
Steph Curry said, "To hell with you."
He's still poor.
Still poor.
Steph Curry a champion.
Damn. Steph Curry,
Everybody
a
says
champion.
Steph Curry
and you
Instagram message. Pay this man.
Yeah.
So-
Say kid Steph Curry.
For them flavored mouth guards you used to chew on all the time.
Hey,
Damn.
so I'm still really taken back by this plasma thing.
Yeah.
Like, and also,
She just sent it. For real.
no, just tell us on the mic. Because
It just says
I don't
that-
want Officer Kai trying to figure out nothing that you just sent.
The Gamma Guard at the pharmacies is $12,749
For a bottle
for
that
a bottle.
size.
Wow,
200
that's a hell of a
milliliter
come up,
bottle.
man.
For a 200 milliliter bottle of your
Gamma Guard.
plasma
And that's the
or
small
Gamma
one.
Guard.
The big
That's
bottle
a
is
small bottle. This
that's the
500
small-
milliliter right
The
here.
small bottle is 300 milliliter. That's the biggest. But it's 300 milliliter down to 50. But the 300 is like
Hey,
$13,000.
Hanaya, check and see who mostly gives plasma.
Us. Us.
So
That's
Google
a
tell
hell
us.
of a come up,
So do
man.
they come into where you work so you see them?
No, they're all over the city.
Because somebody said they're only in the hoods.
They
are.
Yeah.
They are.
in the hoods.
Like the
Yeah.
liquor
They are.
store.
And I'm telling you, when I see the sign plasma, but I'm really thinking, and I've seen people lined up, I'm thinking it's like people getting dialysis, like they sick.
Well, now they're giving a little more. Now they're doing they're doing $100 now because again with COVID slowed a lot of stuff down.
Oh yeah, they were saying that people
Yeah.
who
They
took the
double the money.
vaccines couldn't. Something about
really?
their plasma was jacked up.
Yeah.
The people who took the
I
vaccine.
did hear that.
Yeah. So that's increasing the price of it. But yeah, $16 million a pallet.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
A pallet.
It's a
pallet.
setup, bro.
Damn.
We do some Google work.
Donate plasma. Donating plasma.
You got something, Zakai? You just put it up on the screen just to just
Right
to
there,
fool
click.
us.
Who donate the most plasma?
I couldn't find it. African Americans.
They do say African Americans.
They do.
That's what it said.
When I worked there, it
Oh,
was
read that.
probably
Let's read
Are
that.
male.
10.
Conclusion.
Zoom it in.
I could even read it. You ain't even have to zoom it in.
Just
conclusion. In contrast to blood donors, the majority of plasma donors are male. Young donors less than 35 years old who provide fewer donations than older donors make the majority of donations. Heavier donors donate the most frequently.
It was a
So
guy.
they said men doing
he said,
a
I
lot.
only donate to pay my
And
gas
then-
in my car because he had a truck and it was heavy gas and he donate plasma 2 times a week just to put gas in his car.
so your
Damn.
body makes it again that fast?
Mhm. You can come back. If you go Monday, you could come back by Wednesday or Thursday and donate again. Just keep it going.
You see it right there?
African American ethnicity is associated with higher plasma levels of D-dimer in adults with hypertension.
So now, did y'all where you work? Did they put the look?
You got to talk in the mic.
If y'all got any more info on this plasma stuff, because I'm really intrigued, man. Call in.
Hey, zoom in if you know about plasma.
And they prevent you from going to other ones. So let's say you go to let's say you go to her plasma place. You can't go to my plasma place in the week too because they stamp you with this thing on your hand.
The mark of the beast. The mark of the beast.
You gotta come back. You gotta come back.
They blue light you so they'll know. Like yeah, and American, I don't know how long it stays.
So after 2 weeks, you could go back.
No, after 2 days you could go back.
Oh, after
the same place.
But some people might want to go to her place, and somebody might want to come to my place because they're like several different places that do it in the city. So how to prohibit you from doing it? I don't know if they have a database, but I know whatever it is they put on you, and you can see it under a light. So she would have to tell you because she was on the front end of it. I don't know about that, but I know that's what they do. They mark you with something. You can't see it by looking at it, but they can see it when they put you under the light.
Some ultraviolet ray kind of thing.
To prevent you from going to hers to do
for
it
2 days
because it could kill you. Now you can't go every day.
So that's like a brand. It's like you're like a cattle, right? It's saying you belong to Master Charles. You can't go to Master Jefferson. You got to come back to Master Charles.
Yeah, they can look your name.
You
up
my hoe.
Right.
You my cattle.
Dang.
Yeah, but that's preventing you also from killing yourself because your body don't produce it at that rate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you know, Joe gonna be like, shoot, let me see how much plasma I can donate today
before I die. Today.
Plasma level.
Let me push it to the limit.
Right. I done did 3 in a day before. Them niggas lying. I'm trying to tell you.
Somebody said in Memphis you can earn up to $900 your first month giving plasma.
See?
It's different.
Damn.
But again, on the back end, they making $9 million.
He said, I gave this man $9 million for a bottle that cost 13 racks.
Yeah.
I mean $900 for something that cost. He didn't even give you $8,000 off of the 13
million.
Evil.
I sent the video of the process of how it goes.
And then they put it back
it's a
in
little
you.
animation, but it
Like,
shows
Where is it? In the Pace Saints?
in the yes.
In the Facebook? Let's get that video. I want to see the process.
Gee.
I want to see right there.
So you can have AIDS and give plasma?
Yes. Whatever they do, they like
separate
filter
that.
it. They filter
Yeah, see,
it.
this the
Whatever
one
they
right
do.
around the corner, CSL Plasma. It's right up the street from here.
CSL plasma.
It's right up the street.
Dang.
And they make different drugs with it.
Yeah, they do.
They get, you wouldn't believe the stuff they get out of it. They make all kind of stuff with it.
Esau is the
click video.
devil. The
right.
Bible
How would you even know to
speaks
do
of.
that, though? That's the thing.
Esau
Who
said,
figured
hell
that
with
out?
your sea moss.
Satan.
Well, you can
Yeah,
have-
he like, go
you
keep
can have
drinking
all
that
the
sea moss.
moss.
Y'all don't know that sea moss rebuild you faster.
I got your hemoglobin.
I want you. Right. I got all your white blood cells in a bottle.
Right.
Oh,
You got it, Kevin?
Damn, Cap is vicious.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
All day.
my bad.
He said he's working on that.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
What is plasma donating? Oh, it ain't there. Still, it's gone.
It's not there.
It's not?
The moment's gone.
I don't know how to send videos.
She
she
sent
do.
it.
She sent a
She sent
whole
it.
Google link
She real
to
good
where the
at it.
plasma at.
No, I found it. I'm sharing.
You want some plasma? Go right here. Right next to the discount
And then they
mall.
even have TVs in there for you to watch, a comfy chair.
You
And
sitting
you have
and
your
chilling.
own remote. So, yeah, it's very evil.
So they put you at ease while
Yeah.
they making all kinds of money off.
Go
you.
ahead and watch this
And your arm
FNF
is
video.
scarred.
You'll love it.
What do you mean your arm is scarred?
So they get these needles. I think it's 12 gauge, and it goes into your vein, and it's huge beyond the like regular vaccine needle.
Right.
And so when you strap it down, you really can't move your arm because it's kind of in the chair. But every time you go back, they're like, I want this arm. I want this arm because this is the scarred arm. You don't want to keep having the arm.
All right.
Sorry. Look at
Well,
him.
he hurting. Just get him to tell him. Say, you say, look, I'll be back next week. Just put a shunt in mine.
He used to donate. He used to donate his plasma.
I ain't never
Plasma, y'all.
Hey, let's play that.
plasma.
Many patients with rare and genetic disorders are relying on you. That's because blood contains plasma, a key ingredient in the treatments they need to survive. And the only way to get source plasma is from healthy donors. Plasma is the protein-rich, gold-colored liquid portion of blood that remains after red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets, and other cellular components are removed. It all starts when a donor visits one of the more than 700 source plasma donation centers in North America and Europe. First, the donor will check in at reception, presenting a government-issued ID with proof of current address.
Who are you?
The donor then takes a few minutes to complete a health history questionnaire. Then, they must pass a health screening prior to each donation before being able to donate. Source plasma donors in the United States and some European countries are given a modest compensation for their time and travel. Plasma, which is used to make life-saving plasma protein therapies, is collected through a process known as plasmapheresis. During this process, an automated device is used to separate the plasma from the blood. Once the plasma is collected, red blood cells and other components are returned to the donor. After the plasma is collected, it is tested for suitability for further manufacture, frozen, and then held for 60 days prior to pooling. It must pass these rigorous steps to be pooled with other plasma donations. Each plasma pool is further tested before the protein extraction process begins. During this process, life-saving proteins are extracted from the plasma. The separated specific proteins are purified and adjusted for optimal dosage before becoming the finished therapeutic product. Each source plasma donation is tracked the entire time, from the donation all the way to the final therapy. It is essential that healthy people donate plasma because every year it takes approximately 130 plasma donations to treat one person with a primary immune deficiency, 900 donations to treat one person with alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, and 1,200 donations to treat one person with hemophilia. Plasma donation is a process that saves lives, and it all starts with you. Thank you, plasma donors. To learn more and to find the nearest source.
That second one they had named only Elam. Only Elam get that.
Yeah.
It be the other nations. So good,
it don't
too.
be us. It be the other
Right,
nations.
we need y'all healthy Negroes plasma to save everybody else.
Yeah.
They make it sound so good.
The crazy part is that we don't know everything that this man is doing to us. You know, we find out every day this is going on, that's going on, leak paperwork, we find out what's going on. Hey,
let me get a script,
you know what's
man.
crazy? Real quick, when we go out and teach, right, we could be teaching for hours, but we say one thing against Esau, then guess what? Our people just turn around and walk off like we the worst people on the planet. And look at all the stuff that they doing to us right underneath our eyes, and our people don't care. We don't care about it.
Hey, look at Psalms 55 and 21. Here's the spirit of Esau that we don't understand. It's like, you know, when we have that, when we hear that voice, that nice, calming voice, even though we know the history of this man, he's been a damn demon to us since we've been in contact with him, he's been a demon to us. But because they sound so nice, they make the commercial look so nice, or the white man can sit at the table with a bunch of our sisters and tell the sisters, hey, we need some of that good stuff, that genetics y'all got. It's going to hurt, but you're curvy and you're sexy, though. And they see nothing wrong with that. They giggle and laugh.
What's a shrimp?
Read what you got.
Psalm chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
So what clicks in our mind is, this man is harmless. Look how nice he said that to us. Surely Master won't do nothing to us. That was back in the old days. He surely ain't doing that kind of stuff to us now. He loves us. He thinks we curvy and we sexy. Go ahead.
But war was in his heart.
But they are overthrowing you. They're overthrowing your man and you, sisters. You understand? That's what we don't get. We refuse to understand or wake up that this man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
They don't realize that they not just his bed wins, they is his battle axe, and he using them against their own nation as a weapon. And
so the prophets is the Lord's battle axe. And
the black woman
is the black woman is the white man's battle axe. Damn.
And with that, we going on a commercial break.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Commercial.
It's All About Fashion is here to teach you a feasible trade that can be passed on from generation to generation, bringing one's talent and creation to life from pattern to material to runway, giving a revival to women and men who are born creators. Classes can be booked one-on-one or online. Please also check us out for our Sip and Stitch pop-up shops.
We back on Patient Saints Radio. The place where you learn some facts. Every single week, I learn something on Patient Saints Radio.
And they be coming out the blue too.
This wasn't one of our topics.
No, we didn't discuss that prior. We didn't talk about the plasma separating. We didn't know Thickalicious and Hanaya worked at a plasma place.
Yeah, taking black blood, taking black plasma.
I thought Hanaya
What the hell wrong with y'all?
Liquid gold.
I thought Hanaya was a truck driver. I don't
Well, we
know.
was not shocked for Thickalicious because she worked everywhere.
Truck drivers did plasma
What
too?
happened? What you transporting the plasma to?
No. So I work. I'm a local driver now, and I transport a Home Depot product. But I've been tearing up these people's stuff. I need to quit. But I had sent those pictures. Can you go to the pictures in the patient section? I wanted to show you how bad.
So this is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens.
I don't know if you want to incriminate yourself.
This is what happens when sisters become truck drivers. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Stay at home.
Damn.
The sister say stay home.
Stay at home.
Say it again, sis. Do what? What should they
Stay
do?
at home. It's right there.
Stay
So
your
this
ass
is
at
before.
home.
Oh,
to the right?
It's
Kevin,
right
go
there.
down. Go
It's
right
right
there.
This
To
is
the right.
before, the after.
Oh, that was your pictures.
I was wondering what the hell. I thought that was the plasmas.
Put it on there.
That was like bad
go to the
shipments. So
before.
Esau messing up the shipments of the
No.
food to start the food
So I
shortage.
be hitting stuff hard, and I went over the speed bump. Boom, boom. I'm like,
Do the
That
before
ain't
at
me.
first.
Do the before.
yes.
Oh, look, when we were
No.
The before.
The before is it the
Down. No. Go
Come
back.
on, bro.
It's the record.
Before me, it's
on
not
now,
messed up yet.
dog.
Kev,
y'all
go
gonna
down.
lose it.
Go down. The bottom one to the
It
left.
looks
That's
neatly put
before.
together.
So go over. That's so neat.
It's delicious fork.
You
So
make
go over.
you making
Yo,
them nervous.
Cap is about to bust a blood vessel any moment.
That vein up pop up in the middle of his forehead.
So
Y'all better
go
watch
over
out.
to the next picture.
All right. So you took a picture of the
like,
load
yeah.
before you actually got into the truck and drove
You
it.
was
I was
proud
like,
of
wow, I done closed it. It looks nice. Boom. Go to
What
the
are
next
straps at?
picture.
You ain't got no straps.
No, I don't have to do that part.
I think
You
you
should.
need
You probably
to.
should.
You'll wait till you see these after.
So you need a bar or something.
Maybe that's why you should have strapped it.
Yeah, she needs the load
So go
bar.
to the next one. It should be in the same thing.
Just hit the
That's the
arrow.
arrow.
The other arrow.
Oh God.
That's after.
Wow.
So he had to put it up there for me to back up the after.
So when you open the doors to back up, that's what you saw.
Look
Yeah.
at packages on the
Look,
floor.
he had to put load bars in there.
Let me ask you a
Yeah.
question.
He put
Hanaya,
those-
let me ask you a question. How far did you have to go?
Only
With
like,
20 miles?
Yeah, 30.
Damn!
You hit every curve on the way.
She ride down the street.
Wow.
Make her say,
She was driving like this. No hand on the wheel, no nothing.
Look, ma, no hands.
No wonder my packages be coming all
She was on
bagged up.
Instagram while she was driving.
No.
You do Instagram videos while
You
you
be on
do
Instagram while
But
you're
let me tell
driving.
you what
She
happened.
posted Patient Saints articles.
No, I
Don't
don't.
say
I
that.
really don't drive. I stop. But I say I'm in the thick of it when something happened like that. Because I think of you.
Why you think of Thickalicious?
She always
Cause
is
all
something.
messed up
She
and
has all
crazy.
these jobs and everything.
And I was gonna drive.
You was gonna drive trucks?
Don't do
Yeah.
it, girl. Don't do it.
Wow.
Don't do it, girl.
Yo, go back to
Don't
there
do
was
it.
one more. It was 3 pictures.
No, I just dropped it all on the ground. There was the 3 pictures.
Yeah, that's it. No, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah,
But
yeah.
to back up to the dock, he had to put those things up.
He had to
It
put
took
the
about
low
like
bars
2
in there
hours.
for you.
It took them 2
Wow.
hours to get Lord.
Yeah, to actually get me in the door.
It's long. It's a
without
long
running
trailer.
over they stuff, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Wow, I think that's
Hey,
my
sister,
package
take
right
heed.
there. That's my package.
I
the
needed
orange
those
stripes.
Those nails. She's got nails everywhere.
Damn.
I know that dude like it's gonna be a long.
Every time they see you drive, they were like, "Don't even open it. Just drive into
Look, because
Home Depot."
I know
That's
on
a
my,
millennial driver.
on my loading dock, when the dudes and like some of their packages will pull over, will tip over and stuff. and they open up, they like, damn, and they look at me. That's when I walk away. That is not my job. No, sir. I am not offloading that.
Hey, Cap.
I don't know how you do it in 20 miles.
Cap, when I used to work at for a paint company, the trucks will pull up, I'll stand next to it, and I'll take a deep breath. I'll smell. I'll be like, yeah, just send that off. I'm like,
you reject it. You reject it.
I wouldn't even open the truck. I'd be like, smell like paint now.
So you know.
So wait, Cap. Once they open it, you have to take it.
No. But I don't even want to open it because sometimes
it's
they
spill
open
out.
it. It'll be like, it'll be like
Just
that.
all fall like boom, boom, boom.
Oh, it's just paint spilling out the back on your shoes.
Nah, we're not doing that. Oh no, that was another package. Yeah. Just take that back.
Yeah, reject.
Wait, what do you do?
Said I ducked open the door after I lift the arm. Like,
oh yeah, because it's gonna fall out. Yeah.
Wow. So Hanai, you have made the decision to stay home then.
Yes, I'm ready to stay home.
Oh,
I
praise.
got stuff in place, so I'm gonna stay home. I'm dangerous.
She like, I'm gonna hurt somebody.
You know you're gonna hurt somebody, huh?
Hey, Hanai, like, listen, I don't want to go to jail, so let me just. That is funny. Hey, some sisters need to take that same advice, man. The same advice. If you ain't, if you are running over, backing up, and tipping over people's packages, you might just want to find another occupation.
It's hilarious.
Something more feminine.
Yeah.
Find something feminine.
Yeah, go take plasma.
Dang.
That's a nurse.
Speaking,
No, it's not. It's a phlebotomist.
Speaking of more
blood nurse.
feminine.
Good segue.
You're pretty good at that, ain't you?
Speaking of more feminine. Now, when we say more feminine, we're dealing with obviously Hanaya and her husband in their roles as husband and wife, right? So she understands staying home would make a more feminine outlook, and she won't kill somebody. But there's a way that some sisters take their femininity and go straight left with it. I mean, a sharp left turn in an 18-wheel. It's a jackknife. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, it's a jackknife.
It's a jackknife.
Cap, you all right, Cap?
See, I know them trucker slangs, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sometime in your generation, you used to be a trucker.
Oh man,
Cat like cool words.
So let's play this video about this version of femininity. Let's play it.
Hey, Shalom,
this story today is absolutely crazy. Now,
there we go with the tech team.
Yeah, 2 audio.
Good Lord.
The number one.
Look at the confused look.
Thank you,
That's what gets me. It's the confused look.
Like, what you do this time? Damn.
He's like, what's going on?
Who put that on the wall right there? I want to know.
I don't know. They made somebody paint that number one.
I talk about it all the time, how toxic mothers sabotage daughters. But I don't think I talk about it enough how they sabotage their own sons. You're going to see a toxic, immature, overgrown woman that's 40 plus years old, walking around and behaving like a teenager. I'm talking about the mother of rapper Blueface. And in this case, she is definitely sabotaging her own son. But if you examine closer, you will see how she is also sabotaging her daughter. A very, very clear case of mother manipulation. This woman, she's been successful at manipulating both children. And if you're unaware, mother manipulation is a mother's intentional use of manipulation to make you feel guilty for not fulfilling her needs and to gain control over you. But before we dig into this lesson, because I do think that this is a great lesson for younger women and younger men, take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Click that notification bell for all updates. And if you are new, include new subscriber in your comment below. I'm going to try my best to respond to all of you. If you're from Cali, drop your city below. I definitely want to hear from you. Let's go ahead and get into it. So recently you had the sister and mother of Blueface. They went to social media to tell everybody that he put paws on them. Blueface is a rapper, restaurant owner, and now boxer. So of course, when people hear that kind of news, they're thinking, oh no, he put paws on his mother and sister? A person like me, however, I want to know the rest of the story, especially when I...
Stop it real quick. I want y'all to hear what she said. She said the mother and the daughter went first to social media to put their version of the story out. A lot of the times, black people go with whatever's spoken first and they run with it. We got to stop doing that. That's what them niggas did in 2018. They put out a story. Niggas believed it, and now IUIC is all evil.
Right.
You
Now they got
understand?
egg on their face.
Right. Well, you don't have to tell the truth to black people. You don't have to make black people judge anything. Just throw it out there. Some dumb nigga's gonna believe it.
The hell is this?
That thing right there, we gotta stop. We gotta stop that. We gotta judge righteously. Gotta play that.
That kind of news, they're thinking, oh no, he put paws on his mother and sister? A person like me, however, I want to know the rest of the story, especially when I know that his mother and his sister in the past, I've seen their toxic femininity live and in action. And I'm going to get to that past.
Femininity.
Stop. So there's a femininity that goes left, and it's called toxic femininity. That's the jackknife version of femininity, right? And you know, they always talk about toxic masculinity,
right?
But nobody want to talk about.
Nobody want to talk about.
Okay, so let's see.
That's like hate speech.
It is. That's what they say. They say it's hate speech. They call you misogynistic. They say you hate women. I tell you, and that's in the truth.
Yeah, that's in the truth with fringes on.
Yeah. Go ahead, play it.
That situation a little later, but I definitely wanted to know what really happened. So not long after that, you had Whack 100, who's the manager of Blueface. He came out and provided more information. Turns out it was Krishan Rock, one of the girls of Blueface, who put paws on his mother and his sister. His mother, she's living in one of his houses. Krishan Rock, she's there too. And the mother didn't like her dogs. They got into an argument. His mother picked up a Gatorade bottle, threw it at Krishan. The bottle did end up making contact. And that's when Krishan got up. The two had a big blowout. The mother ended up calling her daughter. The daughter rushed down there with her boyfriend, who is now her husband. I'm assuming she recently got married. According to Whack 100, they don't even know him. But apparently, Krishan and the sister got into it. And the security of Blueface ended up putting paws on his sister's husband.
Stop.
They beat that
Look,
boy.
that's a perfect place you just paused at.
Stop.
What is that, blood on the floor?
That's blood, man.
He leaking.
So did y'all hear what she said? The mama started the thing with the quote unquote girlfriend, got whooped on, called the sister. The sister comes with her husband. The security for Blueface is there, and security knocks out the husband of the daughter.
Did he put his pants down when he did?
It looked like they probably dragged his ass.
He knocked him straight out his drawers.
That's how they walk around.
Now this still is around social media right now.
Look at his shoe.
She is throwing up gang signs like, "This nigga love me, y'all. He love me. He got knocked out for me."
West Side.
She's like, West Side? It's crazy.
The same one on the right?
Wow. Yes, that's the same person. That's the same person.
That's the same filters.
She's Photoshop.
Them filters ain't no joke.
That's witchcraft.
I thought it was a different person.
No, that's the same person. Same person.
No, she pregnant.
They gonna call
Go
him
ahead.
blackface.
Oh, she's pregnant. Okay.
All of this,
Pregnant
by the
make her
way,
black as hell?
stemming from the
How
toxic
she light skinned
mother.
in one and black as hell in the other? Pregnant don't got nothing to do with that.
The link to the video of the whole blowout is below in the comments. But listen to Blueface's manager, Whack 100. He's setting the record straight about it all.
You know who put their hands on you and your mama. 18 months ago, you came over there, you and Blueface baby mama, and y'all rushed Rock, and she ran into the unicorn, knocked her teeth out. Nobody said nothing. It's because of you that woman's tooth is gone in the front. Nobody said nothing. Now you come over here and try to get at her again and get the short end of the stick and want to say your brother did it? Blueface was finna break it up. I wish I had audio. You know what I'm telling him, nephew. Ain't no spinning it. That's why the mama know not to come saying nothing, because she know you want to lie too. You know I can show you lying too. He said, be telling her to act like a mama. She be acting like a homegirl. She violate anybody.
Stop.
That's the problem
Now,
right there.
yeah, I don't really, I don't like these dudes, these so-called gangsters or whatever. But what he just said was good, was on point. A lot of these mothers act like their daughter's homegirl,
right?
And not their mothers.
And she's 49 years old.
You don't. Act
She's
like
actually
mothers.
a grandmother.
The hell is this?
She could be
Right.
one.
So you wanna be in the club with your daughter,
right?
What in the hell is going on?
Who raised you?
So you right now, she wants to be an Instagram model, and she's trying to compete with women who are 20, 21, 22, 23 in their younger age. But just like what's her name's mama just shot their shot with the baby. Whose mother was that?
Young Miami,
Yeah,
Little
Young-
Miami, something like that.
Yeah, one of these rappers' mother just tried to get at this other big rapper.
Right.
So
Yeah.
So what they're doing is these women who are supposed to be aged women are competing for the same men that the younger women
are dealing with.
are trying to get. Damn. We are jacked up. When have you seen a damn old East Indian woman trying to seduce a young East Indian man?
But that's incestuous. That's like one of my son's friends. Like,
Oh yeah, that's
hey,
got the definition right here.
That's what it is. Like what did they just call it on here? They called it something else.
Mother
Toxic femininity.
Yeah, that make it sound good, but it's really incest. What's going on? It's pull that definition up. It's called covert incest. It's what it is.
You know
covert
what's funny about that? What you said, covert incest, is becoming more normalized with the black women. There's a video of a ratchet ass sister named Suki Hana.
Oh yeah,
and she's
crazy.
actually twerking on a little 11-year-old boy in one of her videos.
Really?
Yes.
That's the one who was twerking in the abortion clinic.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she got a video twerking in the abortion clinic.
Hey, you got to remember too, and we've talked about it many, many times, that this place has to get as bad as Sodom before the Lord destroys it.
Right.
And this is just another dynamic of Sodom.
And Cap, once again,
The northern affections.
I gotta say this. These things that we see, the twerking all over the internet, twerking on little boys now, that don't get blocked.
Right.
That don't get taken down for hate speech. But when you correct a sister, like we did on Bill Street last week, I put a video of that little clip we played last week in Memphis about the big sister and Captain Barnabas was going in. They took it down for hate speech.
Yep.
oh, wow.
That was considered hate speech when we read the scripture out. But a sister can twerk her behind all over social media on a young boy. That's pedophilia.
Hey, Cap, you see how many of these
Soft porn,
female teachers be getting locked up for this?
For mess with the little boys.
Bro, these women some rapists, pedophiles.
Most of the
bruh.
time they let the woman off though.
Yeah.
Most of the time they get off. It's the men that usually go to jail for that. Most of the women they get off.
Get house arrest.
But when we was talking about the covert incest, it starts mental first, right? The physical part, the twerking on them and stuff like that, that's a whole nother level. But it really starts mental, like how you got a lot of mama's boys, right? Well, they become mama's boys because they moms make them mama's boy through this mental incest. So read that definition of that.
What is covert incest? Covert incest occurs when a parent or caregiver relies on a child for support that a romantic partner would typically give. Another name for it is emotional incest. It does not involve sexual abuse.
So that's when you have these mothers that don't never like.
Oh wait, go back.
Read the little part
Go
at the
back.
bottom.
Yeah, look at that.
Let him finish his thought. Go ahead, Cap.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Well, go ahead.
The little part, the word
The
covert.
word covert refers to the fact that this type of incest is often less noticeable and more difficult to identify than incest that it involves sexual abuse.
Right. But it still gives the same product as sexual abuse. Right. You may think it's just mental, but guess what? The same effects happen to that young man from this type of abuse. Right. So you have these women that they don't like none of the female friends of their sons.
Their sons, right.
Right. They want them to go here. All these Instagram pictures with the babies, taking pictures with their mom half naked and stuff like that. That's all a form of mental incest that's going on. And guess what? That's making the sons the way they are today. The sagging, being emotional. When men go out, now I did a class on it and I showed a bunch of, if y'all ever seen the clips of when the mother got mad because the son wanted to go to a different college than she wanted.
Yes, I remember that.
Right. Well,
he got drafted or something?
Yeah. But that happened to three of her sons, right? All of those sons came out to be straight niggas. Like they treated their women horribly. It's just like when you follow their background, it's all messed up, but it's all created by that mother. Right, so women create the devils that they hate. They create the men.
Damn, say that again, bro.
That's the truth. Like when we think
Somebody
about
get Captain, you did some security.
now, look, when we talk about I'm just saying when we talk about the cycle, though, right? Women control that cycle Because the women, they teach their daughters to be strong. You don't need a man. And guess what? They teach their sons to be dependent, and their sons hate them for it. And then guess what they do? They treat the women that they meet in their life the same way. They treat them evil because of what their mothers did to them. That's why a lot of men, when you think about the disdain that we have for our women, it's caused because of the situation that we had from our mothers, right? And that's what happened. Go to 2nd Esdras 5 and 8.
Oh, so that's what Jada did to August. What's his name?
August Alsina.
She regular incest him. I mean regular.
Oh yeah. She did the regular thing.
Pedophile him.
Pedophile.
So you become a son husband.
That's it.
Sunsband.
A sudsband.
Y'all remember that little thing about who get to sit in the front seat, the wife or the mom?
Oh, yeah,
the mom
yeah.
pull up in the front seat, and she like, I'm in the front seat. It's like, no, get in the back seat. But read that scripture, 2nd Esdras 5 and 8.
2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
That's it. That's the cycle right there. These women, guess what? They bring forth monsters. Something happened to them in their life. Maybe they didn't get married when they should have got married, or they like the clip we probably gonna go in. They should have married a nuclear physicist, but they married a trap boy. So now they mad at how their life is, and guess what? They bring forth monsters. They create the men that they hate. It's real self-destructive.
Dang.
You know.
Hey, I want to skip real quick. Colossians 3 and 5. I want verse 5 and verse 6.
Colossians chapter 3 verse 5. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth.
So cut off your members which are upon the earth, the fleshly man. Go ahead.
Fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection.
Now I made mention of this. Inordinate affection is that huge age gap. Because you're not growing aged together. So here it is. You have a 50-year-old woman that wants her son. You'll have a 50-year-old woman that wants a 20-year-old man.
Right.
Like, no, sister. There's nothing that 20-year-old young man is going to do for a 50-year-old woman. Like, I don't.
Nothing at all.
You just want his rod. So, and that happens in the truth. That happens in the truth. You have older women that take on younger men. And we ain't supporting that. We ain't supporting that. The men date down. Women date up. It ain't gonna be flippity flop fish in here. Hell no.
Flopping fish. You trying to flop that fish all around in
a fish.
Man, also Carmela, you got somebody mad at you. It's like you got a nasty mouth against women. Hey, sis, Officer Carmela.
I said what?
He married though.
What I said?
He married though. Carmela, what you said, bro?
Yeah, and I said it. And wait,
what you say?
Carmela, what you say, bro?
They floppity fish floppity. And
no, it was before that.
Oh, they be raping.
She'll be okay.
Listen,
They be raping.
A hit dog or holler.
Yeah,
no. You said they be regular incest.
Oh, regular incest.
Oh, they regular incest. Yeah, so and she did it. You ain't say nothing when she did it.
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't say nothing about all these teachers raping these little boys in these schools.
You ain't writing nothing on Red Table Talk.
Right.
And if you got a problem, zoom in.
Low Inca Asher. Go ahead and zoom in.
Zoom in.
Say it to his face.
Say it to his face.
Come zoom in, sis.
Hey, read that script again.
Yes, sir.
Top flight.
Colossians chapter 3 verse 5. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth. Fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection.
So that mama-son relationship ain't right. It ain't right. It's not normal because mothers are making their sons their husbands. This is what this whole video was about. Ruin a relationship with the brother's significant other in order to keep that son close to you and treat him as your husband.
Hey, and Cap, let me just say this. That particular situation with the brother and his mama and his woman, the mama has a significant other.
Right.
Really?
So, yeah. So he's basically taking care of the mama and the dude that the mama's with.
The boyfriend.
So the mama is not always with the quote-unquote boyfriend. Because we just saw she's living in his house, in Blueface's house. You
With a
understand?
man.
So he's basically taking care of
In another
everybody.
man's mansion.
You couldn't.
understand?
She can't afford no weed by herself.
The duties of that significant other, he's not doing that. The man is relieved from that because it's all on her son.
Wow,
You understand?
That's all
Her side
Right.
nigga.
Cat, think about it.
Right.
She driving in a nice car, head full of $1,000 weeds, makeup, all this on. Who provided that? Because the daddy
The
ain't
son.
there.
Right.
The son provided that. That's her man. Right. And hey, I said it. Yeah, she like her son.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I thought that was a little Anchor Asher.
Read.
Evil
What's
concupiscence and covetousness, which is idolatry.
Right.
For which things sake the wrath of God cometh on the children of disobedience.
So now that's the point right there. So all of these things is reason for the Lord to send his full wrath into the earth, as it was in Sodom and Gomorrah. So that inordinate affection, the disorder in marriages. So you have a mother and a son that act like husband and wife, even though they're not physical.
Right.
Like you read the definition, they're not being physical with it, but emotionally they're like a husband and a damn wife.
right.
God said that is completely out of order.
Lord say you ain't supposed to live with your mama, even your that's your father's skirt.
What is that called again?
Fornication.
No, when you desire to sleep with your mother, it's called
Oedipus
Oedipus
Rex.
complex.
Oedipus Rex. Yeah.
Damn.
Oedipus complex.
You remember Kodak Black but dancing, squeezing his mama
Yes,
behind?
Yeah. He Levi too. He Levi.
And that video went viral. So there's now a bunch of young nasty Negroes who want to think they mama sexy. I'm telling you, and a lot of these bro, like Blueface, your mama dolled up like that. No, he probably make all kind of comments like, "Damn, mama, you got a fatty."
Right.
You know,
Probably,
stuff like that.
they be on that ratchet, that ratchet shit like that. Yeah,
Hell
these women be
yeah.
on that ratchet like that.
Hell yeah.
Son calling them thick and fine, and my mama a baddie and all that kind of bullshit.
Yeah, because remember, Kodak Black said, "Yeah, I was doing that to make my mama feel sexy." He grabbed his yeah, that's what he said while he was doing
disgusting,
it.
man.
He said, "I was doing that because I want to make my mama. It's her day. I want to make her feel sexy."
So you grab your mama butt
So
and
you grabbing your
squeeze it.
mama butt in front of everybody.
Cheeks. Damn.
That's great.
You gonna play this?
We got his song.
Hey, was not. There was some more clips that go along with that.
That's it, right?
That was it. That was the
that
other
goes
one.
along with it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that goes
And
along
we
with it.
didn't finish.
Did we finish it?
That video
Let's go
18
back.
minutes long.
Oh no, okay.
We could play some more though.
Play some
There's some more good stuff in there.
Come in my house.
And then commercial.
I have the most common.
All right, that ain't Kevin's fault that time. All right.
I'm still gonna blame Ken.
She looked up, she threw a full Gatorade and
Look,
hit
she
the girl
showed-
smack dead in her face, bro. She took off. Rocked and hit her with a 4-piece of biscuit and a side of gravy.
mama got
and
rocked.
I got it lucky I got to her. Y'all both grown, and you know you do be acting like you a little young thing running around here on some bullshit. Listen, they at his house 1:30 in the morning. Dude walk in, mama going crazy about some dogs. Blueface is saying, "F the dogs. This is my house. So what?" That's
Hold
his
on,
right.
hold on.
All right.
Go forward. There's a clip of
Yeah, look how she
another
looking at him.
situation 3 years ago. Keep going. Just keep going. No. Go back. Right there.
Yep.
Right there. This is an Instagram live of what he had to deal with 3 years ago with his mama and with his mama and his sister trying to beat up one of his other females.
Down here, Johnny's. Johnny's, come down here. Johnny's, come down here.
No man around.
Come down here. Come downstairs. Come down here.
That's his mama on live.
We're gonna wait for the cops. We're gonna wait for the cops.
Stop. So he's telling the mama and the daughter and her daughter, get out. Just leave. Just get out. He keeps saying leave, get out, right? Play it. I'm gonna show you what happened. Watch this.
You mad because they say hello to you? What the f***? That was my girlfriend.
You just a LA nigga for real. Why the f would we want to get burned? It's not respect. It's a bad start. You think you know her?
Let's go.
He's telling him,
We
get
gonna
out,
wait
get
for
out.
the police to come.
Stop right there. You heard what she said?
You gonna wait till the police to come.
Mama called the damn cops on her own son and the woman he's with. The mama did that in his own house. Mama said, I ain't getting out. I'm going to stay here till the cops come. That's his own mama.
Wow.
That was sabotaging his own career, and he's still taking care of his mama today.
Dang. I always love my mama.
Mama show herself to be the devil. Mama got to go.
Yeah.
Right.
Mama got
Say
to
that
go.
again.
It always goes
Mama show herself
Mama
to
gotta
be the
go.
devil. Mama got to go.
Now go
what it
forward,
is.
all the way forward to the end, to the very end, because it's going to summarize basically. No, right there. Play that.
Blueface said he wanted his mama to act like his mama, but she's trying to act like
back
she's
about
his
15
girlfriend.
seconds. Go back about 15 seconds.
While you're trying to listen.
Go back about 15 seconds.
So then he knows it.
He's trying
Yeah.
to cut the umbilical strings.
No,
She won't let him.
Go back a little more. All right, right there. Go ahead.
He created out in the public. And for the most recent situation, the mama started all of this with Krishan. She's the one who threw a Gatorade bottle at her. And his mother, she has a thing for putting paws on the girls and throwing stuff. I guess because she's his baby mama, his mama, in her head, she has the authority to put paws on these younger women and provoke confrontations. This is a grandma we're talking about. Like, lady, when are you going to grow up? And stop using God in all your posts. There's nothing godlike about you. But at the end of the day, Blueface, this is going to fall back on you. You are the business and your mama is not an asset. She is a liability. She was all on Instagram talking about how she's going to see him at court. She's going to sue him. I know she's your mama, but this lady don't love you like a mama. She's treating you more like a bitter baby mama while you're trying to love her and hold her to a higher standard as your mother. Blueface said he wanted his mama to act like his mama, but she's trying to act like she's his girlfriend. A so-called Christian woman talking about God on ice.
Wait, a so-called
Christianity.
woman.
There's the problem right there.
Wow. Christianity is the root of all the problems.
So she on her post talking about Jesus and God. Meanwhile, she's doing this to her son, calling cops on her son.
G while behaving like a demon. She's ruined her daughter. She's destroying her son as well. I'm saying though, all mothers are not created equal. Lady, you've been trying to make your son look bad ever since he found some success. But funny how you have made yourself look bad, like a complete fool. You should be ashamed of yourself. People like to get offended when I talk about old 304s and how certain 40 and 50-year-old women don't have no business carrying on the way they do. They don't understand why I say what I say, or what's wrong with them dressing like 20-year-old women or popping thought pockets for attention. This right here is what is wrong. You have a whole generation of people screwed up because of older toxic mothers like this one. So screwed.
Go back and play that part again.
Thought pockets for attention. This right here is what is wrong. You have a whole generation of people screwed up because of older toxic mothers like this one. So screwed up that so.
No, play.
They don't know what's appropriate or inappropriate anymore. They don't know what's out of order. They don't know about common decency anymore.
Stop.
She would dance with that little boy at birthday parties.
That sister on it. So wait, it says there's a whole generation of sisters that don't even know what common decency is.
Right. We saw it on Beale Street.
They be dancing with them babies at birthday parties. I'm like, go, man. Look at her, he hunching
Little
me.
man.
He hunching her.
Damn.
Y'all talking about on Bills. I'm talking about right here in the truth.
Bring it out.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Bring it out. I see it all the time. They have these men and they mamas be right there. Right, it's a brother I know. Every time he called me, he on speakerphone. His mom in the background.
Damn,
like, really? Well,
he in the body? Oh, damn.
Hey, but
I had to tell him, but don't call me no more with your on speakerphone with your mom in the background. Don't do that no more. Okay.
His mom in the body? Oh,
hey, but you
he
know
got
what?
rank? Oh, damn.
He was about to shake his head. Yes again.
Hey, listen,
mama, say shalom.
Hey, listen, but I'm talking about the results of those mamas to where sisters now don't have common decency, meaning saying shalom to one another, meaning treating each other with respect, with dignity, things of that nature. Correcting one another is a part of that as well. And we see those results now, but here's the thing. Pink Book Lessons will get 1 million views when she says it.
Right.
But when we say it,
hate speech.
it's hate speech, or you get your post gets taken down,
or you're misogynistic.
Listen, if they're out of order, who in the hell is going to get them in order?
And why is it a problem if a male says it to you instead of a sister, a female say it to you?
Because I watched O'Shea Duke Jackson, and he showed a sister who actually took Kevin Samuels' exact words and regurgitated them, and she was getting praised for it.
Right.
But Kevin Samuels was getting demonized for saying it.
Right, for saying the same thing.
Like word for word.
Was he right?
She said it word for word. I forgot what the exact quote was. But the point is, like the sister just said, a lot of these sisters are out of order. So how are they going to get in order? They just told you, Carmela, that you hate women.
Right.
Oh yeah.
The sisters on here watching right now and telling you hate women, basically.
And nothing could be further from the truth. He's a part of that, what secures us on a consistent basis, but you hate us.
I hate you, black. I hate your black
don't
lips.
Make no sense.
I hate your gums because they black.
I hate the back of your black woman neck.
She really wants you. That's what it is.
I can't believe why he married to her.
Hey, shout out to Lil Inca. Shout out to Lil Inca. Zoom in, sis.
What it boils down to is sisters are a bunch of liars.
Yeah.
Yep. I made mention earlier about when we are marching, you have 500 men, 1,000 men in line marching, and sisters are cheering and jeering and all of that stuff. Y'all a bunch of liars.
They're thinking about the rod, Cap.
They're a bunch of liars because they don't want to be held accountable, and they don't want correction. That's what comes with having a real man. Now, when you got a boy like the one that called you with his mom in the background, oh yeah, that's how they want us. They want us like boys, because Esau want us like boys.
Right.
And remember, they're Esau's henchmen.
That's it.
So when you actually step, matter of fact, there's a brother who's been married for a very long time, and since he's been in the truth, he's setting his house in order, meaning he's the head of the house. His wife is giving him all hell
for years.
But he said. But before the truth, before he understood what the order of marriage was, they've had a happy marriage.
And he was
for
subservient.
20, 30 years.
He was subservient.
And he said, you know the reason why we had a peaceful marriage is because I was subservient to her. Now he knows the difference. She is giving him hell. By the way, since you a damn demon.
Damn.
She is giving him hell. She tries to circumvent him all the time. So one day she called me and she's like, "Oh, Cap, I want counsel on this and the third." I was like, "Wait a minute,
you married?
Where's your husband?" "Oh yeah, he's not here. He's not doing this. He's not gonna give me any advice, whatever. Since you out of order, you out of order." I said, "Go deal with your husband. If your husband doesn't have the answer, he'll come to us." I said, "But you're supposed to ask your husband and get the counsel from your husband." But can I say one more thing? No, you cannot. This is what they do, and I was talking to Officer Alicia's wife, Sister Leah, about a project that's going on here, right? And the topic came up of sisters that
need to be cast in different
about the
systems.
casting in a commercial and all that stuff. So then I wanted to know. I said I need to know who's on that casting list. Because I need to know. We're not going to put no bugged out sister in nothing IUIC is doing. I don't give a damn.
That's
You
right.
ain't going to be the face of nothing.
So crazy ass.
I want to see who it is. So we were talking about that. She made mention of some name. I said, all right, I'll counsel with the captains and we'll get back to you on that. But I made mention to her. I said, the bugged out stuff, like as far as the floppy fish and all that, I was like, that's one far end of the spectrum. Somebody really going crazy, right? I said, what is more common is the subtle disrespect that sisters have for their husbands. Yeah. The subtlety is a daily thing, like circumventing your husband. Let's say a husband and wife come for counsel. This is what gets me.
As face.
You're giving them, well, yeah, that too. Thank you, Ken.
I can't deal with the face.
The looks. So they do that to us. You know what they do at home, right?
Oh, they frowning and
So-
scowling.
They verbal at home.
So as we're, trying to counsel a marriage, trying to help, we'll usually ask, "Hey, sister, have you heard these scriptures before?" "Yes."
Yep.
"Where did you hear them from?" Or the husband would be like, "I told her the exact same thing," meaning you don't want to hear your husband, but you want to hear us. You're full of it.
They secretly incest marriage to y'all.
It's y'all. Yeah.
Damn.
Disrespect the Lord.
Sorry.
Damn.
Why you looking like your son right now? What?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
the
That is
Asher,
the
right?
face.
Yeah, that looking like Asher.
Wow.
Now he trying to look innocent.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh man,
But
yo.
Cap, you're so right. That subtlety, disrespect comes to the sister side too. It'll be something slight. Sis, fix your hair wrap. It's this, or now it been you can't wear the colorful hair wraps in the school. It's only black, gold, or purple. So we're like, sis, we just remind all the sisters to be in order. Blah blah blah.
Wait, say that again.
So we talk about sisters. You talk about them being in order, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also for security too. This recently happened yesterday, but it's minor because we're trying to get all the sisters in order to wear black, gold, or purple hair wrap.
Is this just security sisters?
No, like the whole body.
Well,
Okay.
that's not an order.
I know it's not. I was
Okay,
just saying,
okay.
for the uniformity look and stuff like that. But one sister was like, her eyes just cut her, and she just turned around and walked.
That's
hit her
them
with the
sisters.
head wrap and walked to get checked. I'm like,
She hit her
She
with
said,
the
I
head wrap?
don't want to be
not
in unity with
subtle,
you
but it was gonna
niggas.
hit her. It was down. So I was like, wow. So I
Yeah.
get the subtlety of what you talking about.
Right. So they'll circumvent their husbands. Their husbands will give them certain instructions, and it's the task is done, but it's done with the attitude. They slamming stuff. They
It's grievous.
It's
Say, "Here go your
grievous.
plate."
It is what it is. It's crazy.
That's
And the food be nasty.
That's the subtlety that I'm referring to. There's the overt side where yes, she's definitely bugged out, but those subtle disrespects, that shit gotta stop.
And that go for a long
Got
time,
to
too.
Stop.
So I have a question. So now, have you gentlemen ever noticed where you may have a sister who appears to be in line with her husband, but give you
Where?
gentlemen subtle
Where?
disrespect?
Where?
Where's she
Because
at?
and the reason I ask that because I know for me personally, everybody say stuff to me, Officer Dino, Jedediah, everybody. Because again, I need all the help I could get. But I've noticed other sisters gentlemen or say something to them, and then they might not say anything right then and there, but then they talk crazy.
Oh, when he walk away.
And I'd be like, well, sis, if he say move, why not just move?
Right.
Well, why he had to say something? Because we in the way.
Let me tell you something. Here's the thing.
It's not a big deal.
This is what baffles me. You're upset about the instructions you're given or the correction your husband gives, right? You do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But why put yourself through the disruption of the household by now him seeing your countenance, by now him seeing your rebellion, and you know he gonna say something about it?
Right.
Why not just do it? Or why not just keep the attitude to yourself? Listen, in the school too, you're told to do something, you don't do it. Guess what? I don't care how much attitude you get. You can just watch from home.
That's it right there.
It's that simple.
They call me.
So either you do it or you watch from home. We don't need all the attitude. We don't need not a damn bit of it. Keep your sorry sourpuss face at home, man.
Yeah, we need more AC. It get hot in the
it's hot.
summertime.
We don't need just
Open
extra
up the
heat.
chairs.
Y'all around here breathing up.
Drinking all the Kool-Aid,
I like to
eating all
point
the
out
bread.
that, Officer Dino name was mentioned twice, by the way.
Yes.
Shout out to Officer Dino,
shout
man.
out
He stay on them.
Look at the look. I can see the
all-
look.
Officer Blaze,
same
But
look.
I'm gonna be honest. You know why I have mad respect for, especially the younger gentlemen,
Right,
because I have a 30, a 29, and a 22-year-old, and they're not in this truth. So I'm grateful, and it's to me.
You got a 30-year-old baby?
Yeah, my son's 30.
Oh,
That's
ain't
the
no
one
baby.
with the four kids. But who is my mother? Who is my brother? But those that keep the commandments. So I look at them as, again, that's my leadership. Those my sons. They may never get here. All praises they do. But if they don't, I do have the Adinos. I do have the other gentlemen. So I love it. I don't have no problem with it.
Hey, we gonna play that video?
Yeah, let's play it.
With the work husband video.
Dang, I ain't doing it with the Zoom guy.
Oh, the Zoom. Yeah. You want to take the Zoom? He been in tripping.
He just been in here.
He came for the plasma, right?
Yeah, the plasma.
You came for the plasma.
He worked
He
as a
late as
security.
hell.
We gotta make it short. We got 15 minutes.
The moment
Hey,
passed.
go ahead with the call.
Hey, he writing down scriptures. He was like, that was a good one right there, Cap.
You ready? Hey, Shalom,
Yes, sir.
Shalom caller. What's your name, question, or comment? Good morning.
Hey, shalom, leadership, Most High Christ bless. Brother Lael.
From where?
From Atlanta.
All right, all praise, all praise. What you got to say, bro?
Oh no, I was calling in about the
Plasma?
Yes, sir, the plasma. Cause I told Officer Carmela a couple months back that I actually worked at the CAD Plasma in front of the LA Fitness on Old National.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did. We were talking about that. My bad, I forgot.
So you worked at a plasma place?
Yes, sir. I worked security there.
And what's the demographic of people? Was it Esau going up in there?
It's once in a while. It was mainly Jake. A lot of young Jake. Because I said during my shifts I sit out in the parking lot to watch who comes in and who comes in and who enters. I mean, and who leaves. Mm. And it's always young Jake. Most of the time, older Jake. There have been a couple of cases where I saw a young Jake couple. They went in one after another to donate plasma just to go to the Family Dollar and get groceries.
Damn.
That was another case where there was a brother.
So they pay you on the spot.
They give them a card. They give them something that they pay the money on, and they get paid once they get done donating the plasma. And I had actually spoke with one of the employees. It's mainly sisters that work in there. But I asked him, when I was walking through during one of my rounds, I was like, hey, how many people, come in and donate plasma? She said on a good day, about 250 a day.
250 people?
A day, yes. Dang. And all I could say, I bust out laughing and I said, what y'all doing is criminal, bro. The way y'all doing these people, that's criminal. And she bust out laughing. She said they don't pay us, nor do they pay the people who donate them enough. They don't. So some of them actually know that they ripping off their own people in there.
Dang. Wow. So the workers, you said are mainly sisters, they're getting paid pennies also. They're getting paid pennies as well as the people donating the plasma are getting pennies for their plasma. Mm-hmm. So Esau, or you said the Japanese own the one you work for, they are making bank. They are basically exploiting our people, correct?
Right.
Damn. And because we are in a situation we're in, we're poor. Most of us are poor. Got to go donate plasma just to go get groceries. Mm-hmm. A lot of us look at it as a come up.
Yeah.
Right. It ain't hurting me.
Wow.
Nehemiah 9:36. Man.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You got anything else? You got anything else you want to say, brother?
Oh no, sir.
All right. Thank you for your call, bro.
Thank you for your call, man.
All right. Shalom, fam.
Shalom. Hey, because when a brother just said something, how the people who work there himself, they're all getting paid pretty much pennies in order to do that job, to funnel their people into this damn human
milking facility.
And then look at this now. We played the commercial of Esau, Esau saying how nice it is, and with a pleasant voice, they wrap it up in a nice, beautiful package.
Modest compensation
for you to go and get exploited, basically.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, it's criminal.
Where you think you're doing something good.
Right.
Wow.
Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 36. Behold, we are servants this day, and for the land that thou gavest unto our fathers to eat the fruit thereof and the good thereof. Behold, we are servants in it.
So we are servants this day, even when it's to the detriment of our own people. We're servants. We have to be those so-called taskmasters. We have to be those yes boss. Yes, how's it go? Yes, a boss.
Yes, a boss.
Yes, a boss.
Yes, taskmaster.
Even when you know your people are being done wrong. The brother said, he told his sister, what we doing is criminal. And she said, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And they're not getting paid enough for it. So we're servants in it. Go ahead.
Verse 37. And it yielded much increase unto the kings.
So this is the point. Y'all saying the pallet is $8 million.
That's on the low.
But the whole pallet, they probably paid Jake $600 worth of payouts. Or
That's
less.
a hell of a come up.
For the total, each
even if they paid out $1 million, including salaries, it's a come up.
It's a come up. It's a come up.
And most of these are in the hood.
Damn.
Most of these are in the hood.
So it says, and it yieldeth much increase unto the kings, because we all got plasma. We don't know what a damn thing to do with it.
Right.
But the kings of the earth figured out the medical benefits, and now it's yielding them riches.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right.
Whom thou hast set over us because of our sins.
So because of our sins, they're able to do medical apartheid on our bodies to figure out their scientific breakthroughs. They get glorified for breakthroughs, but the patients that they did it on with no anesthesia, no kind of numbing agents, we die on the table.
That's why his name is Henry Marion Sims. He got that big statue. He's the founder of gynecology. But he was basically using our sisters as guinea pigs with no anesthesia, opening them up. I remember one sister, he separated the skin or the cartilage between the anus and the vagina. So she just had an anus and a vagina all in one.
All in
you
one.
understand? They were using y'all as guinea pigs,
Hey,
man.
Cal,
Now you got to learn about them and basically reverence them when you go to medical school.
You know the chainsaw was invented for labor and delivery?
Oh, really?
A chainsaw was invented for labor and delivery, for them to cut the women's pelvis.
I just got squirmish.
Wow.
No way.
Another fun fact from Officer Carmel.
No, I believe him. I believe him.
Yeah.
He be having those strange facts.
He be 10 for 10.
Continue to read.
Also, they have dominion over our bodies.
There it is right there. They have dominion over our bodies. So that's just like when we go into the hospital, we're literally at their mercy. All we hear is, listen, you're going to get $50 for something that's in your blood that you really don't need. And we literally trust what they say. Yeah. Go in, not knowing if that plasma is needed, 20 years from now to keep your the density of your bones or whatever. The Lord put it in us for a reason. It wasn't meant to be extracted out.
Like the oil in the earth.
Exactly. You gonna take it out for $50.
And you taking the oil out, doing all this other stuff, and wonder why
exactly.
In the place I work, they did on-the-job training, so they wasn't technically knowing what they was doing. So they was getting blowouts and bruising and all that.
When they blow the vein
blow
out.
your vein out?
That's when it bubbles up.
Yeah.
Like,
or get a hematoma or something
be
like
looking
that.
like somebody's
I've seen when somebody's vein is like mad.
Like they got stung by an alien in the movie and it turned all purple.
I never knew what that was from.
Yeah, from them not getting the vein correctly. Or
Damn.
leaving the tourniquet on too long. Yes.
Wow.
It happened way
A brother
more
just
often.
sent me a message. He said he used to do it when he was 20. Him and his buddies. He said they called it the junkie mark.
Yep.
Because of what
It leaves a big black dark.
Wow.
Really?
From them getting your blood out.
Finish that.
And over our cattle at their pleasure.
It says at their pleasure.
Right.
Whatever they want to do with our bodies, we have no say. They do the medical apartheid. They do the experimentation. Like even all of the drugs that flood our community, that was all experiment.
Yeah.
They tell us you got to get the vaccine.
They tell us with the vaccine. Like you mentioned that there's on-the-job training.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell gave the CVS checkout girl the damn authority to shoot something in my body?
Right. Vaccines here. Like,
come get your vaccine, nigga.
Stock is tater chips.
I just came in here for some Tylenol.
Come get your flu shot, nigga.
I wanted a Gatorade. I got a vaccine.
You done puncture my lung or something. That's so that's to your point. There's no, we have no say, man.
And a lot of stuff,
we have no say.
A lot of medical stuff is like a fluke. Like for high blood pressure, they had Viagra.
Yeah.
And they realized then they had that
Viagra
reaction.
had brothers knocking them down, boy.
Now they made it. Yeah, so it's like a lot of that stuff.
He was like a 10.
Yeah, they do it for one thing and then they do something else.
Hey, look at this. Somebody text me that they used to donate, and one manipulation is making you feel you are keeping track of your health by donating twice a week.
Wow.
Yep.
And your plasma being quote unquote screened for impurities. So
that's not
that's that game right there.
We helping you make sure you healthy.
Yeah, we gonna check your blood and take your plasma at the same time. But by you getting this $50 or whatever, we're gonna make sure your blood is good. You're gonna be able to monitor your blood once you give up the plasma.
That's crazy. So because y'all worked behind the scenes, you know what the dollar amount is.
Yes.
But the person coming in, they don't tell you
They don't
that.
know that.
Right.
No,
I told them.
Right.
I did.
That's why they fired you.
I would tell them.
Yeah, that's why you
Oh, you tell them?
I would.
So
why you became a
Hanaya.
trucker.
I had to quit though. It was
So
vexing.
Hanaya, what was their reaction when you told them what
I'll
the
be
price
like,
was?
do you know you giving them all this plasma, but you're getting pennies on the dollar
What-
for
what'd
this
they say?
bottle? They'll be like, well, I need groceries.
Damn,
or my kids
we
don't have
poor.
food.
Man, it's
I'll be
crazy.
like, wow.
Right.
We
They don't
poor.
care what
They
they
took all
selling
my
for.
money to get here. I'll be like, dang. So I need this to get
So
home.
once again-
so they need that.
Yeah.
So once again, that's the situation we put in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would think. I would
read
think
that last
too,
line
though.
real quick. Read that last line.
And we are in great distress.
There you go.
That's
There you
it
go.
right
We're in
there.
distress.
We stress the hell out. We can't
Right.
afford food. So guess what? We'll give our bodies to be mutilated,
Exploited.
chopped up, experimented on because we don't have the basic necessities. Go ahead.
That's crazy. Nah, but what y'all just said, I would think that I thought that you had to be at least HIV/AIDS free to donate
No,
plasma.
me too.
So you
They
think,
gon-
I'm looking at all these people out there. I said, well, at least they ain't got AIDS if they letting them give plasma.
No, that's
but
not
Putting
true.
your blood
They
back.
don't
They
even
like, we
care.
don't need
That's
that
not true.
part.
They
You
not
can have your
checking for
AIDS
that.
back.
Because they're going to purify it like water. They're going to
They
do what
give
they
your
need
AIDS
to
back
do.
in the tube. Like, here
So,
you got
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Take your AIDS back, nigga.
Hey, somebody said we should blitz the plasma centers.
I just told
The
you. I
line.
just feel like that might be a dope
That's
camp spot.
right.
Well, you just sitting out. They ain't going nowhere. They need that 50.
Well, they might as well. The pass ain't going to do it.
Right.
That line be long in the morning to 8
It's
a.m.
long.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a 2-3
Oh,
hour
yeah, we
process.
doing that.
Oh, yeah.
They
When you
give you
go
a
in, it's
small
2-3 hours.
physical.
You're going to be there.
Yeah.
They sitting in line. They
They'll
ain't
be
going
sick.
nowhere.
And they
will
ain't
be
lying.
sick.
They give you chips
would
and
be
Gatorade.
sick.
We got to get an
wait
early
here.
camp. We got to get an early camp.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. It's a
He said
2-3
you ain't
hour
waking up
process.
that
This is a blitz.
Wake up at
They
6.
open at 7.
So where I live,
They open
the
at what?
people
They
start
open at
coming out the
7.
woodwork. I'm like, where they coming from?
That'll be
Walking
hot,
through the
though.
trees
They
when
at the
it stops
That'll be
snowing.
hot.
Getting
That'll
they
be hot.
fixed.
It was crazy.
And you got your
Wow.
pick. You
Separate
got
blood.
like 4
Because it's-
CSLs
Make a
around. You got
flyer,
like 4
a flyer
different
about
ones.
how much money they giving,
Right.
or how they benefiting off of you.
Yeah.
Make sure we do that, man. We got to
This is
start
lit.
doing that.
Okay. Officer 8.
Yeah. Hey, let's play that video real quick to go with what we just watched.
Hey, y'all Zoom people need to call in earlier when the topic going
I
on.
know.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Just hit play.
Said this son husband thing is going to grow and grow and grow. Well, what is a son husband? You guys are going to serve as the masculine energy, and you're going to serve as the man for your mother, and you're going to serve the purpose of the guy who she would refuse to submit to, refuse to go on the path of being a wife.
Damn.
She refuses to do that. She's still talking the same nonsense. And you're like, ma'am, you need a man. You need help. And she's like, well, I don't need no man. I got you. You've been a son husband since she's been a single mom. I don't need no man. My son is all the man that I need. When you was 13 years old, going on mommy and son dates. Yeah, you always been the son husband. You just didn't know it. I said this son husband thing.
Hey, you know what's proof of that too? When a brother will marry a sister with a son and will not let the husband correct that son.
Not talking to my man like
Those
that.
red flags right there.
Damn. Nobody can correct my son. Don't tell me what to do.
You ain't his daddy.
No, you ain't his daddy. Things of that nature. That's a red flag. That just like you may mention the mother, blue-faced mother has a significant other.
Yes.
Then that was bars right there.
Blue-faced mother has a
T-shirt
significant
other,
other.
right?
Oh.
And
the son is her lover.
And the son is her lover.
Damn.
Bars. So just like here in the truth, sisters will have a son, brothers will correct, they get all in their feelings, they get all emotional. That's because you already have an incestual attachment to your son.
What is it called? Spiritual incest?
Emotional.
Covert.
Covert or emotional incest.
But go to that article we showed you real quick.
Yeah, we got to end it with that.
We want
We
to
got to end it with that.
We got to get
the
her.
article. Who?
Oh, yeah, the judge. We're going to get the judge too. We're going to get the judge too.
We should play the judge first and this last.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Yeah, let's play the judge. This is Bishop's favorite judge.
Shout out to Bishop Nathaniel.
Judge Lynn what?
Toller.
Lynn Toller. Make that big, man.
And she always speak well of her husband.
Yes,
right.
She always shows reverence to her husband.
You got a chicken hairstyle.
Can you make it big?
Chicken hawk.
You hate women.
Don't walk off and leave your children no place. You get angry, you sit down. If you raise your children in a tornado, their minds will be scrambled. Absolutely, unequivocally, they will be emotionally incapable of doing anything. They will never obey you. They will never do the right thing, and they will never get out of your house. Ever, 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 ever. You should take some of that time that you spend playing with that hair that's not even yours.
Damn!
seriously and be concerned about the health and the welfare of your children. You do not have the right to crack the foundation of their existence by living in the manner in which you live, and the same thing goes for you.
Say that.
Toxic femininity.
If you're gonna be a man, you need to bring home money too. I'm just saying, but I didn't like the Goodwill shirt I was going to the interview in. How arrogant is that? When y'all living off the government's money, we tired of paying for that.
Damn.
We pay for that shirt, nigga.
But you acting like it's everybody else's job. You blame each other for everything when all of you have a full bucket of errors that you're making that you need to take responsibility for. Grow up, take responsibility for what. You don't have enough time to point at what he's doing wrong because you're doing so much wrong. You don't have enough time to point at what she's doing wrong because you're doing so much wrong.
Let me stop that real quick. I remember one time we sat in a council, Cap can remember, and it was said to a sister, or no, we were made privy to the council. I'll say that. The sister, it was a husband and wife. It was said, hey, sis, we want you to write down all the things that you're doing wrong in the marriage. Told the brother, hey, write down everything you're doing. So the brother begins to write. No problem. Writing, pad getting long. He's like, I realize what I'm doing
like,
wrong.
I'm impatient. I got this spirit. I got that.
Right. So, sis, what you got? Blank page. I ain't got none. It sound like Debo from Friday. I ain't got none.
Hey, now, Cap, that was a sister with fringes on in the body.
And years in the body. Years in the body.
Now, we actually, if remember, you was teaching on Mother's Day. We had a sister pose the same question to her. Sis, what's going on in your marriage? She said, oh, that nigga do this, he do that, he want to change me, he met me like this, he want to change my hair color, my eyebrows are pink, he want me to change that too. He ain't right. All right, sis, what are you doing in the marriage to cause dysfunction in the marriage?
I'm the good wife.
I don't really do anything. I'm a unicorn.
I'm a perfect wife.
A unicorn. I got it. She said, I'm a unicorn. I don't do nothing wrong.
The only thing I did wrong in this marriage was him.
But the point is this. The one with fringes and the one without fringes both had the same mentality.
Damn.
They both had the same mentality and they had the same spirit.
One playing
no
church,
change.
the other one's in the
Yeah, one
streets.
playing white Jesus,
One
one
playing
playing
Israelite.
Yahweh Shah.
Damn, but they
it
both
was
playing.
they both came to the same conclusion. I didn't do nothing wrong. It's all on him. In the truth, out the truth.
Damn.
Damn.
We got to make that a gift or a thumbnail or something. Damn. Hey, before you go to commercial, go back and we got to show that article that we wanted to see. We're going to read that real quick.
You're going to read fast today, Rita. You got 40 seconds. But it's going to take the officer 35 to get there.
The last wish from a death row inmate.
Zoom in more.
Yeah. A death row inmate awaiting execution asked at a last wish a pencil and paper. After writing for several minutes, the convict called the prison guard and asked that this letter be handed over to his biological mother. The letter said, "Mother, if there were more justice in this world, we will be both executed and not just me."
Damn.
You're as guilty as I am. You're as guilty as I am for the life I led. Remind yourself when I stole and brought home the bicycle of a boy like me. You helped me to hide the bicycle for my father did not see it.
Damn. Hold on. That's just like Magic Johnson's son.
Yes.
The mother gave him dolls once his father was gone, gave him dolls to play with.
Right.
And she regretted it.
And you see the benefits. That's a big ass sodomite, man.
Yeah. The nigga 6'5" with shoulders like freaking Lawrence Taylor.
And he has shoulder pads in it.
Yeah.
Really?
Damn.
He got
with
shoulder
makeup
pads
and
in
his
it.
eyebrows arched.
Remember them 80s jackets y'all used to wear with the shoulder pads?
The nigga
looking like Grace Jones.
The nigga got 24-inch pythons like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, I personally believe these sodomites, the way we see them, they don't see themselves as that.
Because he got to think he...
They think they
trick their mind. They trick their mind.
Yeah, some witchcraft going
it's like a magic mirror.
And guess what? Magic Johnson had to trick his mind.
Right.
Because remember, when he came home, we went over it like 4 years ago on Patient Saints. When he come home, he used to try to correct him. Nah, yo, what you doing?
Right.
Now,
He like,
it's
I
out in the
love you.
open. There's nothing he could do about it. He just
Can't hide
accepts
it
it.
now.
The nigga had to bow down. He's a billionaire that got to bow down.
Damn.
And look at his son all day, 6'5", like a woman.
But you tell us, I didn't even know they made size 16 high heels, and your big ass toes is in there.
Like
Good job,
he
son.
the exact opposite of
Good.
an Avenger. Like,
Go ahead, read that.
Do you remember the time I stole money from the neighbor's wallet? You went with me to the mall to spend it.
Damn.
Blueface.
Do you remember when I argued with my father and he's gone? He just wanted to correct me because I stole the final result of the competition. And for that, I had been expelled.
Stop. There you go.
Stop.
There you go.
Ran the black man out.
So that's like in the body when a brother or officer try to correct a kid, mommy get mad.
Yep.
Wow.
He just playing. I know. I'm telling
He just
him
playing. You ain't got to talk to him like
stop
that.
running.
Hey, listen, there's a sister in the body who you can't say nothing to her daughter.
For real.
Oh, yeah.
You can't say nothing to her daughter.
Will y'all let me know who she is?
No, for certainty. No, for certainty. Satan is going to be in the midst of that, and you're going to see the fruits of a child that can't be corrected. You're going to see the fruits of it. I'm gonna send y'all a picture.
Yeah, I just sent it.
Oh, you sent it. Okay.
Hey, put that picture up of
That don't make no damn sense.
This is the result of mommy raising boys alone. There you go. If the nigga ain't shooting up the block by the time he's 14, 15, like you got all over New York right now, this is the results. This is what's in y'all future.
Officer Kai, do you see what Captain just posted?
It's in the
'Cause you
Patient
look
Saints
confused.
Tech. Patient Saints Tech team.
Thank you. Okay.
You all right, Kev. You all right.
That nigga Rod gonna
That
fall out of
nigga
that split
is
in his dress.
6'5".
Wow.
Wearing a dress with a slip.
That's a big
look like Tyler Perry.
ass Negro.
That
bro.
nigga could whip a lot of ass.
Hey,
Literally.
Hey, Cap, when he walked by the camp, ain't nobody pulling no strips. They gonna be like,
take that off.
Let's
Take that off.
Rami.
Take that off.
What's up with the tech team?
He got a big potato.
Why his head look like that?
I know he got a big potato.
Oh, he got two slits on the side for his nipples to go out of.
He do?
Look at the
He got
side
on a
right there.
corset.
Oh.
That nigga got a waist
His
trainer
wingspan
on.
too long. I mean, too wide. They had it.
Oh
split.
yeah, it
Get
is.
some room.
It's two little slits.
It's a what you call these things?
A corset.
Of course.
Wow.
He got on a corset, a waist trainer.
Damn.
He got a waist trainer on, y'all.
Nigga, you gay.
Hey,
I
but,
see
but
gay.
guess what?
I
Guess-
say gay. I'm
Guess
not
what?
bullying.
Give me Isaiah 3 and 9,
yes.
or 1 and 9. Which one is it?
Crazy, man. 1 and 9. 1 and 9.
Isaiah 1 and 9.
Observation.
Damn.
Because guess what?
Like I ain't the smartest dude, but you a man.
That's a big nigga in a dress.
Hey, this right
I'm not
here
bullying.
is so normal now that when you speak any truth against it, it's freaking hate speech.
Right.
This is crazy. This world is ass backwards, y'all.
Hey, Captain, I was telling y'all, I remember one time I put up a post. We did a video with some badass kids or something. And I had put the video up and put a post. I was like, man, these little kids need to be kicked in their ass. Facebook blocked me, said I'm
Wow.
inciting violence.
Are you serious? But a sister told me today, she said, you know, we were just conversating. She said, girl, I'm so sick of this place. The other day I got in an Uber driver car and how you drive gay, girl? And I'm like, how do you drive gay? She said, but how the guy was just in the car, just doing the most.
Doing the most.
Yeah,
right.
driving gay. And she said,
Driving gay.
Driving gay.
Driving wild
He
gay.
had a
She
pink,
just
he had
told
a
me that
pink
today.
fluffy steering wheel.
Yeah, she's like, I'm so sick of this place.
Hey, read
girl.
that script, man.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 9. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small
I
remnant.
got news for y'all. You're looking at the very, it says very small, not small, very small remnant. We are that small remnant, that very small remnant. Read it again.
Except the Lord of hosts had left us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
So the rest of the world is going to accept Magic Johnson's son. The rest of the world is going to accept Zion Wade, who's calling his name Zaya Wade.
With his white boyfriend.
You understand? Because guess what? Even the little boy Zion, right? He was kissing a little kid, a little white boy, a little white. Matter of fact, it was a girl who's acting like a boy,
Yep.
and he's the boy acting like a girl.
Isn't that considered child porn?
Yes, but it was accepted. That's my point. Everybody was, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, love is love, and all this nonsense like that, right?
Heterosexual.
Huh?
I say, but technically it's
They technical, but they children.
They're children.
Right.
They're
Who else
children.
let they 14-year-olds
But
kiss on
the point
TV?
is,
Nobody.
nobody said nothing was wrong with that, except the children, except the Israelites. You understand? Those things are becoming normal. Right. But when you correct it, it's hate speech. I got to really think about that. This world is ass backwards.
Bass backwards.
3 and 9 too.
3 and 9.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. The show of their countenance does witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not.
Hey, is Magic Johnson's son still on? Is it still on the screen? Put it back on the screen, bro.
So when it was driving gay, they didn't hide it.
That's the scripture say.
Put it back on the screen, man.
He said, beep, I'm getting over.
Yo, you just killing the.
Because I was telling her about I was out.
The moment's gone.
Commercial break.
Damn, look at it.
Yo, go to commercial, man.
No, finish the article.
We'll come back to the article.
Zakai.
Take a break.
Thank you, Zakai.
Regroup.
Let's read the let's do the commercial.
Regroup.
Damn.
We'll be back.
Hey, listen, we changing up next week.
So you have dry skin? Well, guess what? You come to the right place.
Shalom, sis. Would you like to buy some chicken?
Shalom, sis. Not right now. Maybe later.
I need you to roll over me, roll over me, You shine like the sun and the moon. He light up the room like fire in the sky. You're bright like the stars. Don't forget who you are.
We back on Patient Saints Radio.
That's right.
Man, Memphis got me burnt in the furnace, man. My damn forehead was peeling and stuff.
That's a good look.
Memphis had me, man. That sun in Memphis is different, bro. That thing was hot out there, but all praise to the Most High. Hey, let's go back to that article. All right, let's read that.
Yes, sir. Mom, I was just a child. Shortly after I became a troubled teenager, and now I'm a pretty malformed man. Mom, I was just a child in need of correction and not an approval. But I forgive you. I just want this letter to reach the greatest number of
Now remember, I'm sorry. Remember, this brother is on death row. He's about to be electrocuted, right? This is his letter. He wants his letter sent to his mama. Go ahead.
I just want this letter to reach the greatest number of parents in the world so they can know what makes all people good or bad. It's education. Thank you, Mother, for giving me life and also helping me to lose it.
You know what this it goes along with some things that's been going, well, as far as myself, Captain and Messiah, as far as with our children. The correction has to come even to the point if it means putting your children out.
Right.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. when you allow the evil to continue in your household, they'll say you actually played a part in my evil.
Right.
Because you rewarded the evil.
Right.
You can't do that because that means you're now an offense to God.
Right.
If you reward evil, you yourself are an offense to God. And a lot of times we actually encourage this behavior by giving them safe haven, by giving them a place to stay, by feeding them, by giving financial support.
Right.
No. You want to be evil, you go do that ish somewhere else.
Right.
You got to figure it out. And that's the correction. Sometimes that, just like with Israel, Hosea 5:15. Sometimes we got to get corrected to the point where you're like, okay, I see it now.
I get it now.
I finally get it.
I got to go through it.
You got to go through it.
And Cap, what can happen also is when you are hiding the evil in your house and you are enabling them,
right?
You can now pervert judgment.
Yes,
you understand? You're not going to be able to deal righteously with the body when those issues come up from another brother or another sister in the body. Why? Because now you're hiding evil. You're basically being a hypocrite.
Right.
That's really what it is. You're being a hypocrite. So you can't judge righteously in your house and call out the evil in your house, but you call out the evil in another brother or another sister in the body of Israel. Right. You understand? So brothers, sisters, be mindful. Yeah. Be mindful of that.
And that's one of the 3 trials of faith that a lot of us are going to have to go through, whether it's your spouse, whether it's congregational, whether it's personal, whether it's your family. You're going to have to make those decisions. You know,
As for me and my house.
You know what's funny? A lot of us, it's very easy to cut off the wicked big mamas, to cut off the wicked uncles, because they overtly show you, I don't want nothing to do with the Lord. But remember the subtle disrespect I talked about? It's also the subtlety in the disobeying God that'll happen with your children, with your spouse, that you'll just turn a blind eye because I think they're in the truth, or I hope they're in the truth, or I want them to be in the truth.
They come to Sabbath class.
They come to Sabbath. It's the same thing. It is the same thing. The subtle disrespect to God.
Ain't that's what Christ said though? If you love mother, father, son, or daughter, you ain't worthy to be my disciple.
Right. Absolutely.
Absolutely. You know what?
He picked them for a reason.
And it never stops because, like, I know, like with me, like none of my older children actually live with me. They out, they doing their own thing. And then one day, the probation officer knocked on the door. Now I ain't got no probation officer.
You sure? But you're knocking on my door, folks.
Right.
And he was like, I'm looking for so and so, and I'm like, well,
he don't live here.
Yeah.
He's like, well, this is the address he gave.
You've been had.
He be here, but he don't, he don't.
Because you know what?
Here.
Your address, because my brother was like that. Yeah. Your address is a safe haven.
Yeah.
Consistent habit.
I know I could always fall back on my mama.
But then I come home and you here, and I'm like, I had to just like literally have this conversation. Look, bro, you don't live here. You don't live here. Like it's not gonna work, because even the conversations you have on the phone with people when you are here, you don't live here. Don't tell nobody you live here. Don't have me answering for nothing.
And guess what he's still going to do?
No
guess what he's still going to do?
Well, I'm moving, but I told the probation officer I'm in the process of moving. So if you come next month, I don't know what he's going to tell you, but he does not live here. He come here, but I had to make it straight. Listen, don't bring nobody here. And then you mad because I told you don't live here. Hey. Last I checked, he lived in Brazelton. He don't live here.
You know what's funny? Last week we were in front of a church in Memphis, and it just so happens that a young man walked by, and he was 19, and you can tell because he had like a lot of stuff in his book bag, like he's almost like he had all his belongings on his back. And Captain Gedaliah was teaching. He said, "Hey man, you look like you're going through some things. What's going on?" He was like, "My mama just put me out," and it was like, that's literally the end result for some of our children.
Oh yeah,
they will be the homeless, living at the bus station, sleeping in damn train. Give me that in Proverbs 13:18, real quick. This is what it all boils down to. Proverbs 13:18. Read that.
Yes, sir. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 18. Poverty and shame shall be to him that refuseth instruction.
Ultimately, that homeless young man or them homeless young girls, and it baffles me when they're that young. Like, how you 20 years old, 21 years old, 22, and you're homeless? Like, what's going on? Right. And a lot of times we attribute it to drugs. But when your parent wakes up in the middle of the night, like, yo, you got to get your ish and go now. I don't want to hear no excuses. You got to go now. And that's what God says. When we refuse the instructions, those who are bringing us God's words, giving us the commandments, giving us the understanding. Listen, all you got to do is do what God said. It ain't nothing outside of that. We ain't telling you to build a freaking pyramid in the middle of the desert.
Right.
Do what God says, right? And you will have the covering of your parents. You will have the safe haven. You will have that hedge of protection. But the minute you start to show otherwise, you don't have that anymore. You got to fend for yourself.
Right.
You now got to roam the streets. And here's the crazy thing. Imagine these young kids today, we're talking about with the big ass thumbs.
Right.
Trying to fend for themselves in these streets.
In these streets, right.
Get away from
Kat,
me.
Remember, I've seen it on, I quote this a lot. I've seen it on running Scared Straight.
Hold on. And y'all sisters could chime in.
Yeah, feel free to chime in about your wicked kids.
Yeah, it's okay.
I've seen this on Scared Straight. The quote is, life is hard.
Yes.
It's even harder when you're stupid.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because a lot of the times our children, and you know what? The children in the truth, they are hearing this every Sabbath from the bishops, the deacons, the captains. They a lot of them are smarter than the people in the world.
Yes.
But you want to be a part of the world so bad. Now you got to feel life hard. Now you got to get life hard. Because you don't, like you said, you're not gonna have the covering of your parents. And you've had a very nurtured life,
sheltered.
You don't sheltered life. You don't know nothing about these streets out here.
You are not tough.
You are not tough. You young niggas out there, you are not tough.
Not tough at all.
You are sheltered, trying to live a life with some
kid.
niggas. You a suburban kid trying to live a life with some wicked niggas.
Full size bed.
Listen, be ready to be taken advantage of. Sexually abused, touched on. You might get ass raped. You might get some monkeypox.
You gonna get sequestered for that. Them cheeks. They be like, so
you gonna get robbed. All kinds of stuff gonna happen to you.
Do you remember how Port Authority was back in the day?
Yeah,
Port Authority.
Yeah,
that's the main bus terminal in New York City. So all the Greyhounds, those charter buses stop in Port Authority.
Okay.
That was the pimp and trafficker haven.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You go by Port Authority, you see all them wicked niggas just go by Greyhound downtown right now.
Really?
42nd back
you ever
in the
been
day.
by the Greyhound downtown?
Yeah.
How you know what Magic City?
Hey, how you know where Magic City is?
The hell wrong
Turn
with you?
around.
I wasn't born in the truth.
I drove Uber in
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Word.
You drop
Hey,
somebody in
that's
Magic City. Okay.
Word.
And
Even when you go down by the Greyhound downtown Atlanta, it's nothing but sketchy ass dudes.
Yeah.
Remember, a
With
sister
trash
went
bags.
missing
Yes.
a couple months back from that Greyhound Center.
Speaking of buses, also, are we gonna when we go out, are we gonna show the video of our brothers in the Wicked Church before
Today?
Yeah, we.
Before.
You mean from last night?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to end it with that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. Yeah.
Okay, but a sister was talking last night. Was that you talking about the sister that was on the bus and GMSB bothering her?
Yeah.
Because she got friends just talking about IUIC. Y'all think y'all all that. You think you special because you with IUIC and stuff like that. That's just crazy.
And
that happened to you too?
At a gas station. Yeah.
Was you in the truck?
I wasn't. No, I
Should've
was
hit
just
him.
had
You was in
the
the truck.
regular. No.
Hey, one time we
They
was
have those
traveling somewhere,
tassels.
and a dude from he allegedly is with one of those camps that hate our guts, and it was almost a very bad day for him.
Wow.
I'm gonna just say that y'all better stop these running up games.
Yeah.
So what? Do they automatically
shit.
assume women with fringes are in IUIC?
Yeah,
All
because she
praises.
wouldn't speak to him. She wouldn't speak to him. Like apparently they work. There's whatever complex she works in. You know, at the onset maybe.
Everybody.
Oh snap! Sorry,
sure.
Still hear you.
No, we good.
Okay.
That's their side.
1, 2.
No, I'm
That's
straight.
their side.
I'm straight. I can hear that.
We
We good on our
Yes.
side.
But basically, that's what it is. Apparently, if there's a sister with a standard who doesn't just
What kind of damn tech team put the plug right by my foot?
Oh, so you did a cat.
He's sitting there. He rolling toes in the wire.
Hey, you just unplug me, bro.
I got it.
Yo.
Okay, I got it.
Yo. You just unplug me, bro.
No, we hear you.
Yo, I didn't even move. Look.
We hear you. I hear you.
We hear you.
We hear you. He don't hear us.
I don't hear nothing.
We hear you though.
We
Your
hear you. We
headset.
good. We only got 2 minutes left.
One of y'all got the devil on you, man.
Cat, what you unplugging? Cat unplugged everybody
I
now.
know what he doing.
Boy, he finna show the nuke off. He so
I see what happened.
he unplugging so much stuff.
Cap, come on, Cap.
Is that
Hey, they got all kind of
Cap,
bootleg
repent,
ass plugs back here.
They put some tape on it. I can put some black tape on it.
Please take
The
this
hell?
because it sits in my lap.
Is it set up,
every,
bro?
It sits right in my lap every.
Yeah, we gotta do some of these wires, man.
And look, I've literally been sitting
gotta get some
still.
zip ties.
It's the
We
first
good
time
over here.
I
Don't get in
moved
that.
my leg.
Don't get in that mess with them. They got all that over there.
We need some
good over
zip
here.
ties
Don't
for the
touch
wires.
nothing.
Some
Don't
zip
touch
ties on
nothing
our
over here.
under the table.
On the table.
Yeah,
please.
tape it underneath the table or something, man. What's wrong with y'all?
Freaking tech team.
Number one tech team
Hey,
in Israel.
it's hard to be a tech team in Atlanta. When we mess up, we still blame y'all.
Yeah.
I unplugged
I
it,
didn't
but
mess
it's your
up. They
fault.
put it on my feet.
Hey, but back
Oh,
to talking
Lord.
about these kids, right? The worst thing about the kids and the truth they end up bugging out is that they grow up in a household with fathers and mothers that's doing different things that ever got done for us, right? They starting to repent, keep the commandments. They're able to direct you on how to live a good life, right? And how to start, what you need to be caring about, things like that to set you up for your future. And they still leave. Listen, brothers and sisters that's dealing with that, you can't be worried about these kids, right? Go to Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 20. You got to get yourself into the kingdom. You can't worry about these kids. These kids want to bug out and this and that. Look, I got a son. He bugged out. He gone. Look, whenever he go through something, my old boss called me. I just want to tell you what's going on. Like, look, hey, whatever. He grown. He can do his own thing now, right? But the one thing he said, I don't care what I go through. I do not want to go back home with my mother and father.
And you like Joseph of Arimathea.
Bruh, stop that.
What?
Stop that.
I want my own room in your house.
Yeah, I want a room.
I want a room, bro. How do I get a room?
Pay rent. Pay rent.
On time.
Yes, come on, pay rent.
Everything in writing.
But read that. You brothers and sisters, don't be sitting around crying no tears over your wicked kids. Let their asses go.
Hey, Captain, you didn't. Now, even in Israel, some of those children have put their mamas to death.
Yes.
Dang.
We have cases of that in Israel. That the child, she tried to get him to keep the commandments, kept compelling the child. No, you come in the Sabbath class, you come in here, blah, 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 whatever. You keeping the feast days. The child put the mother to death.
Damn.
Yep, and don't sit around and think about what you could have did differently. And maybe if I came into the truth
it is what
earlier,
it is.
nah, they got that's their lot. That's a lot for them.
Yeah.
They don't want to keep the commandments. They don't think they're doing nothing wrong. They want to go live in the world. Go get AIDS. Read that. Ezekiel 14 verse 20.
And go give plasma every 2
Go
days.
get monkeypox.
Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 20. Though Noah, Daniel, and Job were in it, as I live, saith the Lord God, they shall deliver neither son nor daughter. They shall but deliver their own souls by their righteousness.
That's it. You worry about getting yourself into the kingdom. Don't be worried about these wicked kids don't want to keep the commandments. They don't want to keep they born in a house with a real silver spoon in their mouth. And guess what? They want to go and be ratchet. They want to be gutted. They want to live on the streets. So guess what? Go figure it out.
I remember right here in Atlanta, there was a sister, she moved now. But a sister, her son, who was not in the body, bugged out and was trying to kill her. She had to call cops on him.
I tell sisters all the time, like, if they always ask, I say the mindset you need to have is that those are spirits, because we be attached to our kids, no lie.
More so women than men.
Yeah, that's why I said we be attached to our kids.
Idle.
I don't mean it. Like,
It was so. Why I only got offended? It was so. Just why you got
perfectly
offended?
interjected in there. It was so perfectly interjected.
Idle.
Hey, you need to take that sound bite, man, and keep it, man. Damn.
But to think of it as these are spirits that the Most High just allowed to come through you,
right?
Instead of
like they belong to you.
So women, or we can birth the children of the wicked.
Yes. And then you have to even realize, because I had a situation too here with me where I had one,
lost one.
I lost one. But when they was gone, my whole house changed. Like, shoot, everything. Like, it's moving.
Yeah. Real talk.
It's butter.
Real
for the
talk.
most part. I mean, it was a complete is it 360 or 380?
180.
So, yeah.
About to do a 380.
My only regret is that
You didn't do it sooner.
I didn't do it sooner, and I didn't give him Similac. That's my only regret.
What's Similac? Hold up, wait, I missed that. Wait, what is Similac?
No, the sister said, he said, I wish I didn't breastfeed him.
I ain't breastfeed him. I'm just.
I should have gave that nigga Similac.
Damn.
Nerd, you were my paps and you the damn devil.
Oh,
you fed the devil with them.
Pretty much.
With them
Pretty
teats.
much.
With them teats.
Stop hating women, Carmela.
Oh yeah, Carmela, you hate women, bro.
Stop hating women.
Stop hating women.
You know, Inca,
that's a good title.
Yaki Inca still watching.
Yo, hey, we gotta play them this last video.
She like
because we already
like
over
Cap.
12:30. Huh?
She like, I think y'all can even. I think she a man.
You know, Yaki gonna get beat down. Sister, your mind ain't gonna play with.
Hey,
definitely
play that video on the bottom left, just to show how
What's your name?
wicked these pastors are.
Oh yeah.
Can you wait? Go ahead.
This
Go
is
ahead, play the video, man.
Pastor Otis Davis, I think.
No, he's bishop.
Bishop. Yeah, he's a bishop. It's a false bishop.
Did it say the bishop should be not a striker?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta read that.
Yeah, he get cut.
Yeah, he cut him.
Go ahead, play it.
Bishop Otis Davis. Did you teach your people what John 3:16 is really talking about? Hey, question for y'all. Hey, listen.
Hey, look how emotional they are. Hey, look here, old pimp.
Pause real quick. Now,
that's old pimp, old drug dealer.
Now, if you think you about to fight a man and you letting women hold you back,
you ain't trying to fight. You ain't trying to fight.
Look, like Captain Hoshai said, if you ain't been in a fight in the last 10 years, you need to chill out.
Right.
Just sit back and chill out and just stand on the side. You got your women holding you back and you want to fight a young man. You crazy.
A young man.
And Emmanuel got swole.
Listen.
Right.
He's so ready.
Go ahead. Wait, stop it real quick. This is what Christians are doing for the brothers that look just like them.
Right.
Reading the Bible.
Let's fight.
Why does the Bible is so offensive to Christians?
You know why? They don't have no response scripturally, so they got to go to resort to violence.
Right.
Now, Christians are atheists. It is what it is.
You're an atheist. You're a pagan and an atheist. Play it. He said, "Get off me, woman."
Y'all are not following the real messages of God. These are false prophets.
That's right.
Because he teach you a feel-good message. He don't show you your true nationality. He don't show you what you...
Stop. Now, we've seen the last decade more frequently and more out in the open. When you get the cops called on black men,
what happens?
You could die. Yeah. You don't think these black men in that church know that?
Right.
They don't give a damn about that.
Yep.
All they care about is this is going to affect my money. Mm-hmm. My cult members are going to leave because they're going to start asking me questions. You understand? These brothers with the Bible are revealing the truth, and it's going to cost me money. It's all about money.
I'm gonna lose my hope.
First, did you say you wanted First Timothy?
Hey, no, we got to end it. We got to end it. Hey, that's our show, man. Let's go.
Hey, we had fun today. I told you, great show. We'll never take.
And listen, you pastors, your church may be next.
Yeah,
right. Blitzing, whether you like it or not.
Too damn bad.
We outside.
Catch me outside.
We got questions for you, Pastor.
How about that?
Go ahead, Carmela.
All right, that's our show for today. That is our show for today. Y'all give a round of applause for the #1 show in all Israel with the #1 tech team in all Israel. And guess what? If you want to come down, we got a school at 691 Highway 138 in Riverdale, Georgia. Come down, learn to keep these commandments with these brothers and these sisters and get yourself built up. Hey, we got classes nonstop. YouTube channels, Facebook channels. We got IUIC TV. The truth don't stop, and neither should your learning. So subscribe to IUIC TV. Subscribe to all of our corresponding YouTube channels. If you want to donate to help push PSR to be an even better show, you can donate at iuic.atlanta@israelunite.org. And if you want to keep the prophets moving around the earth, spreading this glorious gospel, you can donate at iuic.fundraising@israelunite.org. Cap.
Okay, bro, I'm ready to bet.
All right, brothers and sisters, that's our show for today. We'd like to thank our tech team, Officer Elisha.
All them.
Yeah, all them. Officer Zedaniah, Officer Malachi, Officer Zakai, Officer Arel, Officer Dino, Officer Emmanuel, Soldier Uzzah, Soldier Caleb, Soldier Nehemiah, Soldier Heman, and Soldier Uzziah.
You actually thanked Officer Zakai?
Yeah, I did, Cap. His name was there. The breakfast team. Shoot. The breakfast team today. Sister LaShawn from the House of Officer Carmela. Sister Chloe, I think that's Chloe. Yeah. House of Officer Carmela. Sister Ion, Sister Joanna, House of Officer Tobit, and Sister Lily, House of Officer Soldier Tobit. Soldier Tobit.
See that?
All right. So that's our show for today, brothers and sisters. With that, we say shalom. We coming for your church right now.
Shalom.
Here we come.
We on our way.
Yeah, we on our way right now, Pastor. Pull up. We posting up.
Have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119, verse 142. Read. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy love